change our mind. And I forget to put my camera on. Great thumbnail. Very, very accurate compared to how many things have been recently. Ugh. It's a little bit warm, but not too warm. The cat nearby, a water bottle in her way because I'm just that organised. Oh god, it's been a Jesus. Basically, work, sleep, a bit more sleep, work, more sleep, work. I've just been working a lot. They call me in and I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I can do that. I'll be fine though. And now the panic of, will this work? Come on, work. And my tablet is currently not wanting to work, which could be a disaster in a half. Nope, we got it. It's all good. It just decided that it wanted to be a little bit bitchy for some reason. Alright. So I've got a few things that I'll be working on. I don't think I'll be doing anything in Illustrator. Meow. Try and turn it up, maybe. My mic is definitely on, or I could just do... Yep, turned it off and on again. We'll see. Maybe it's your computer, or maybe it's me. I'm not really saying much. Nothing important. Just rambling like a goob. God, I've missed streaming. But, you know, there's work and more work. Money comes with work, so it could be worse, or it could be way worse. Anyway, I'll just be working on bits and pieces, maybe games later, depending on how we go. I did. Well, I turned up my volume anyway. Or, I don't know. Maybe there are things in the way. It's cool. Life happens. So I never ended up streaming for my birthday, did I? Which, you know, that just happened. Again, work, more work. And I think on my birthday I was actually tired, so I didn't, yeah. It happens. Wasn't on purpose. Now my birthday I was just busy. How do you hear the pen more than me? Whatevs. It might take me a little while to get my bearings because I have not been on my computer. Yeah, I turned it off though before I started because I figured if I'm going to have any problems it's going to be today. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this. I don't need this. Trust me, my room is a mess. My life is... not my life. My life is actually fairly straightforward at the moment. Yeah. I did do Ring Fit once. Dolan and his housemate had one, but I don't know if they still have it set up or not. They played with it for a while and they just kind of stopped. Because again, work, more work. Yeah, I think they played it a lot while we were in lockdown. But, you know, when they went back to work, it's like, yeah, don't do it anymore. I'm just going to create an extra thing here because I am missing a link. So if anyone asks me what artwork have I been doing, I think the only thing that I have done is I did a sketch of my OC Isadora, and I think that's it. I don't think I've done anything else besides that because, again, work, more work. It's just work. But work is good. Right. No, I remember. Yes. Because I haven't actually... Yeah, no, I haven't done that yet. All good. I haven't... Yeah. I know what I'm talking about, okay? Even if it doesn't seem it. So anyway, my life has just been work, cat, hanging out with people. Karaoke was so great though. I got to hang out with some mates. It was great. But anyway, so if anyone's wanting an update on a commission, as I've said, I've just been way too freaking exhausted. I went to a family thing yesterday, and about after a couple of hours after the main dish, I was just so exhausted. I was just tired. But I still talked. It was still a nice little hangout, seeing as though I don't really see that side of my family that often. My biological father, who some of you may know I have a interesting relationship with. Now, karaoke was great. We all sang songs that we liked. I'm very aware, and I don't care. Sorry, I really don't care. Sport is sport. They can do what they want to do. It has no bearings on me. Yes, maybe the trams will be extra full, but I'll just make sure that I go extra early to make sure. Okay. A test to see how good you are. I think I need to change this to this way. I'm sorry, I have little to no enthusiasm with sport. It is not entirely my fault. Let's just say that my stepdad just drained it out of me. He's not a bad man or anything, but whenever sports came on, he would just be loud and obnoxious, and hey, look, it didn't matter what anyone else was watching once sports was on. Nothing else mattered. It was just sports, sports, sports. So that's just been ingrained in me, and for that reason, I really don't care about sports anymore. So I apologize if I come off as insensitive, but I really don't care. Blame my stepdad. I need to get rid of that. I have some chores to do today. I finally got my white tops in the washing machine. Yeah, I'm bad. I've kind of been wearing not a dirty white top or anything like that, but let's just say I spilt some chocolate on it. But thankfully my apron covers it, so it hasn't really been too obvious. But yeah, so that's in the wash. Yeah, no, I didn't mind news being put on because news is semi-important. Like, that was like the one thing that overtook sport. News. Which, honestly, I was fine with, but when you grow up in a household that just everything is sports, it wasn't fun. And again, I apologize for being insensitive because I'm aware that sports is very big for a lot of people, but no, for me, I really don't care. You can talk about it with other people though, don't get me wrong, but just don't expect me to bring my, show my 2 cents, because again, I really don't care. That is the wrong layer. I'm fine. No, some people do. I wouldn't be surprised if. Oh, I'm all about that art and singing. Yeah, I'm just basically just gonna have a bit of fun, try to catch up on some art. Well, seeing as though Australia doesn't have a president, that was never a thing here. No, I'm very aware that there are some other people that are sports and race enthusiasts. And again, I do apologize if I seem insensitive, but you've got to understand that with the bringing up that I had and the whole sports is everything, nothing else matters sort of thing, and just the attitude, and it was just draining. That's the word. It was draining. So now I just avoid it when I can. That saying though, talk to me about TV shows, talk to me about TV shows, Disney, some movies. Okay, I saw the Batman recently. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool that they kind of went with a slightly different approach. No spoilers or anything like that because I don't know how many people have seen it. And Robert Pattinson I was gonna say Batfleck. Wow, that's a completely different thing. As Batman, it worked. I'm not gonna say spoilers though because I don't know how many people actually know what happens. No, nothing like that. Nah. Oh, occasionally there'd be like debates and stuff on TV, but nope, there was never like a designated time where the Prime Minister just talks about whatever the fuck is going on. As you can see, I'm a little bit unhinged as well. Um, oh, nice, that's awesome. I'm not trying to, you know, make anyone feel bad or anything, but one of my best friends is kind of ghosting me at the moment. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose or if they're just extremely busy, but it's kind of made me a little bit moody, so I'm a little bit grr at the moment. You know, just someone that I don't know. I didn't really say anything bad, or I don't think I said anything bad, and they're just ignoring me. I don't know why. I have heard, though, from a mutual friend of ours that they're just, you know, extremely busy and extremely stressed with a few things, so maybe it's not even me, maybe it's just ignorance, but still, I'm a little bit miffed that one of my besties isn't talking to me at the moment, so if I'm a little bit attitudey, that's why. So, but yeah, anyway, so about my birthday, what actually happened? Okay, so on my actual birthday, I went out with my family. So that was my mum, my stepdad, who is more or less my dad, and my sister, and my nana as well. My nana that shows up on stream sometimes. And if she's here today, hi Nana, I hope you're doing well. I hope that you've been sleeping and, you know, taking care of yourself nicely. And as I've said before, I'm basically working or I'm napping. Or I'm just chilling. Because basically it's like, so can you work this day as well? It's like, yeah, sure, why not? I need money. It sounds good. Although it was really, really funny the other day, though, because for some strange reason, the topic of me being, you know, an online artist came up. And they were kind of showing my, let me just do this. Let me just put it on cam for a sec, my phone case around. And one of my co-workers was like, what are you doing here? Like, if you can do that, why are you here? And I'm just thinking in my head, look, that is actually a valid question. But the fact is that sometimes, you know, you can be making a little bit of money here and there, but given the fact that I have bills and I have rent to pay, I can't live off art alone right now. If I was doing that, I'd be struggling. There's a chance I probably wouldn't be able to afford rent. So, unfortunately, that's just the thing right now. As cool, as awesome as it would be, I can't live off art right now. Down the track, maybe 3 years down the track. And I think the fact as well that when it comes to commissions, I'm slow because chronic fatigue. That also doesn't help. Anyway, I've never actually hit 35, I don't think. Not quite anyway. I came close. But yeah, maybe if I hit 35, we'll do a special stream. We'll just chill. Maybe I'll make it I'll demonetize it so that I can sing and just act however the heck I want. Anyway, so on my actual birthday, I went out for dinner with my family. It was actually kind of funny though, because there was nothing on the menu at that place I really wanted. I ultimately would have loved to have gone to a Mexican restaurant, but my nana isn't a fan of Mexican food, and I really, really wanted her there, so it's fine. I ended up having pizza though, so that was a margarita pizza. It was a little bit different. It had like a pesto basil sauce on it, so it was like a experimental margarita. And then on Saturday, I went out to karaoke with some mates, and it was a lot of fun. So, needless to say, though I haven't been streaming, I've definitely just been mega busy with work, and if I'm not working, I'm napping. I'm kind of boring at the moment, to be honest. I've hung out with Dolan a few times as well. I actually saw the Batman with him. He enjoyed it too. We both liked it. Arigato gozaimasu, sublime kun. Or sun, whatever prefixes you prefer. I just think kun is a nicer. I just like kun. I like saying kun. It's not meant as an insult. I just like kun. Sun or summer for females as well. That's cute. Hime is a bit more royal, I think. Or if you're talking to a crush, I think. I can't remember all the prefixes. Sun, kun, chan, whatever. It's all fun. I enjoy the Japanese still very much. Ochako's an absolute sweetheart. I think she's adorable. I mean, I've drawn her a handful of times, so I don't dislike her. A little bit, but I still like Chun. Chun is cute. Hey, welcome. And yes, I haven't streamed for a while, and that is not for any reason besides the fact I'm either working or I'm sleeping. And for some speaking of, I'm basically going to be working non-stop from the 1st to the 5th of April. We've been told that we need to have full availability because there's going to be a lot of demonstrations, so yeah. I don't know, actually. I did know, but I forgot. Yeah. Don't mind me just thinking. It's like, yep, thinking. I think sometimes. What up? Anyway, so if I haven't seen you on Discord or anything, tell me, what have you guys been up to? Like working, school, or education, courses? Arigatou gozaimasu. Joniku ebison. Sorry. If you don't mean to speak Japanese, I won't. Although it's not really Japanese, it's more of a slight Japanese accent. So, yeah. No, we've actually caught up with My Hero Academia. So, yeah. We're caught up with the new season. Well, the newer season. So, we're just waiting for the next one. What else have we watched? Yeah, we watched that. We're still watching Deep Space Nine. Still only in the 2nd season, so no spoilers. I know some things that happen because I'm stupid and I looked up things online, like this character and this character, and it's like, oh, wait, this character. Didn't know that they were going to be in it, but okay, cool. Oh, this happens. Fair enough. Yeah, I try not to spoil, but sometimes it just happens. I've also been watching a couple of killer air quote documentaries. Hey, look, I haven't heard from one of my friends in 2 weeks, so, you know. Apparently, according to one of our mutual friends, though, they're just super busy and extremely stressed, which I understand, but it's not exactly... Ah, Texas! Cool. So the one thing I wanted to ask is how many of you have been watching some of Dolan's new content? And you've probably seen the big thing that he's going to be doing, which is switching to another channel. He explained it in a video. I don't need to explain it, but, you know, Dolan's just doing what he wants to do. Yeah, fair enough. Piano, that's pretty cool. I never learnt piano. The only things I learnt how to play were the minor and major, were some of the scales, as in, like, you know, for singing, like the... What are my thoughts? It's interesting. I understand why he's doing it, because a lot of people who originally signed up for Planet Dolan aren't going to be getting what they want, so... I have a coffee as well. Look how big this one is. It was the only cup, it was the only decent cup size in the cupboard, so I grabbed it, but yeah. Basically because he, I don't know, he explained it in the video. I can't really explain it myself because, you know, Dolan's the one that knows YouTube. I know little to nothing. All I know is, you know, like, I know that for a while people really enjoyed vlogs. Do I have My Hero Academia figurines? Do I have My Hero Academia figurines? I think I have another one somewhere, but she's put away somewhere. I feel like I do have another Ochako somewhere. Do I have My Hero Academia figurines? Pah! Alrighty. Can. I have this pretty good Chaco figure, which used to be on this side of the desk, but she's now currently up there. And I got this pretty little thing for Christmas from Dolan, which comes with her helmet. I think I forget which way it's supposed to go. Is it that way? I did know. My brain is derp. Yeah, I think it's that. Eee. Do I have My Hero Academia figurines? I'd have more, but again, yeah, life be like that. Do I have My Hero Academia figurines? There's an Ochako that I really want, but again, money and space. Anyway, I am tidying up and chatting. Nice, sounds exciting. No, I have a decent sized coffee, so I won't need to go downstairs for a while. I'm doing my laundry. I am washing my white tops for work tomorrow. No, Wednesday. So there's a chance, depending on if they call me in or not, I might be streaming tomorrow as well. Hopefully a bit earlier, but we'll see what happens. Because like I said, at the moment, I'm just trying to catch up on some art stuff that I wouldn't say I've been neglecting. I've just been way too tired. But Planet Dolan V, I think Dolan, you know, he explained why he's doing it, and I think it makes sense. Because as he said, a lot of people that originally subscribed, a lot of them probably, you know, don't have accounts anymore. Like, you know, they're just dead accounts. And the other reason is that, you know, a lot of people would have originally subscribed for the countdowns or the Reddit videos, and those are probably going to be not happening as often as what was originally going to happen. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, look, Dolan's very aware that there are going to be some people that aren't a fan of the model, but the funny thing is, he's actually always been, I'm not trying to rat him out or anything, but Dolan has he's actually very anxious, believe it or not. He's not a fan of showing his face, even though he did on those other videos. I think that was just so you could see his expressions and how serious he was about everything. Anyway, so yeah, that's why he's doing the VTuber model, so that way he can actually show his expressions, but via a more toony version. But yeah, he didn't announce anything on TikTok, and that's, in his words, blowing up to some degree. No, I very much support what Dolan's doing. And the whole thing with Destrina isn't totally like, it's not like being given up on completely. It's just you kind of need money and time to, you know, maybe do a little bit more, what do you call it, pitching? Oh no, Dolan's got plenty, Dolan's always been an ideas man. You should have seen him, like, sometimes he'd wake up at like 3 a.m. and be like, oh my god, I've got an amazing idea. This is what I'm going to do. Like, when he was writing, when he was still writing Destrina, sometimes he would wake up at 3 a.m. and be like, oh my god, I know exactly what I'm going to do in this scene now. No, I don't think that's what he's doing. He does want to introduce some of the PD people again, but a lot of people are, you know, doing their own thing at the moment, which, hey, look, absolutely, that is not a problem. It is always good to do your own thing. And as a lot of you know, I was never a voice actor on PD. My noises were used occasionally. My character was used, though, but I was never a voice actor, so yeah. He did for a while. I think he's currently got it in his drawer, but yeah. How's Zaragamba? Last I saw him, he was doing okay. He actually has 2 children now. So yeah, one of them just turned 1, and the other one, I think, is, God, how old? Is turning 4 this year, I think. Look, okay, alright, the biggest shock that I'm about to reveal to you guys today. I'm 30. Yeah, so when I said I had a birthday, I'm 30 now. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm in the 30s club. I'm not upset or anything like that. It's just one of those, you're getting older, there are more things in perspective. No, I really like, what I really like is seeing people comment on the videos and just saying like really sweet nostalgic things. Lol, you've gotten older. I know that. Yeah, Missa is now 30. Thanks. Look, it's just one of those things like what you expect of yourself when you're 30. I don't know. Like, I was never like, I want kids by the time I'm 30 or anything like that, but yeah. I'm alright. It's just weird, you know, I'm 30. I'm the age that I was when my mum had, when I was born. I was, no, my mum was 29 when she had me, but she turned 30 later in the year, so putting that into perspective. Yeah. No, Dolan, not gonna lie, he's had his ups and downs, but he's enjoying what he's doing, which is very important, you know? 28. Hey, you're not too far off. Like I said, dude, I've got a mate that hasn't messaged me in 2 weeks. So, I feel that. I'm the age my dad got married. Yeah, there's that perspective too. My mum and my dad never married though, which was a good thing because there's a huge chance it would have just ended up in divorce. For one thing, my mother, yeah, the thing with Dolan Card is there was a lot of weird behind the scenes stuff that even I'm not 100% sure what happened. Basically, they kept on updating it, adding new things, and then eventually the game just couldn't handle it anymore, so they just kind of stopped. I actually, not gonna lie, I enjoyed Dolan Cart quite a bit. I was actually on the leaderboard at one point, but to be fair, that was before the game even launched, so duh, of course I'm going to be on the leaderboard. Yeah. Nah. I won't say too much about, you know, what Dolan's going through at the moment, but yeah, he's producing content, he's just doing his Dolan thing, I suppose you would say. He's basically working every second of the day unless he's eating or sleeping, so he's basically the same as me. Work, sleeping, work, sleeping. No, that's adorable. See you, Joniku Ebison. Sayonara, or Jane, depending on when I see you again. Sayonara is I'm not too sure when I'll see you again, or I probably won't see you for a while. Jane is like see you soon. I believe, if I got that right. So, like to Dolan, for example, if I was saying goodbye to Dolan, I'd probably say Jane because I, you know, see him almost weekly. So, well, I do see him weekly, actually. Sometimes a couple of times a week. Now we're just a couple of goofballs hanging out, being weird. It's fun. Yeah. Maybe. Nah, karaoke was great. I was so worried though that when I worked the next day I would have lost my voice. Apparently my voice was a little bit husky, I think that's the word. But I was still able to talk. I was still able to, you know, talk to customers, so ah, cool. Awesome. Sounds exciting. I am working on a piece for Estelle Chun, who is not at stream at the moment, but it's one of the pictures. I want to at least try to get the base coloured done because I've still got a few other pictures to work on. I've got this one, which is also for Estelle, which is almost done. I just have to add a few more shades here and there and add some highlight to the hair. I've also got this one, which I basically just need to add the water effects to now. I got this one as well, which I still need to add more shading to, but we're getting there, we're getting there. Yeah. Beginner, I usually just say, although I know I talk to Dolan, I talk in Japanese to Dolan just because I'm weird. He doesn't mind. Criticals are definitely an interesting person. I just think it was really weird for the longest time, for the longest time he didn't actually, show what he looked like. It was kind of funny when Dolan first saw him, he's like, he doesn't look the way that he sounds. I'm not a superstar. Although it was really funny the other day hearing my co-workers say to me, if you can draw, like, why are you working here if you have talent like that? And it's like, it was a weird but very humbling comment. But then one of my co-workers broke up and was like, it's very hard for artists to, make it big sometimes. Or for artists to make money, unless you're someone like, well, there's a few artists I could name, but I don't know how many people here would be aware of who they are. Jane is snoring. I'm sorry, I'll move my coat so you guys can see Jaina. She's just snoring at the moment, being cute. Oh, I'm so sorry, Vengeance. I've been meaning to reply to your message, but I've been, as I said, working, sleeping, just... it's been fun. Not really. But no, thank you for coming by and saying hi. Much appreciated. Maybe we'll get to chat some other time. Good luck with whatever you're doing. Ugh. And yes, my nose is still a bitch. That's just how my life is. Yeah, besides the Batman, I haven't really seen it. Oh, no, that's not true. I've seen some Disney movies, if those count. Art teacher. I was looking into that, but the thing with being a teacher is you need to actually pass a teaching course, and for that you needed to do maths, and I really, really, really didn't want to subject myself to doing something I didn't like, so... yeah. And it costs a bit of money as well, and it's a lot of money if you decide that you don't want to go with it, so... big decisions, who knows? I'm still technically young, so... if I change my mind, I change my mind. If I decide I want to try teaching again. Not that I ever did a teaching course, but I looked into it. I just never actually signed up for it. So like, you need this and you need that, and it was like, ugh. Jaina has actually bitten a couple of my figurines. That's why some of them are up on higher shelves. Remembering this picture took a long time with line art alone, so yes, colouring it is also going to take a while. It's fine. I'd like to think that my kids would respect my stuff, but I don't know. You don't know until it actually happens, hey? I would be mad, but at the same time, figurines can be replaced. And my best ones I usually have in my case, so they should be safe. How's Snoopy? She's going well. I actually caught up with her. She came to karaoke. She actually stayed over the night. No, she's going well. She's catching up with friends. She seems to be a mod in like one of the Melbourne cosplay communities. So they do meetups for cosplays every now and then. I'd like to think that it's really hard though, because if I become a mother, you have to bear in mind that I have a chronic condition, and I don't know if I'm going to be cured of it at any point or if I'm just going to be stuck with it for life. So if I have kids, I'm probably not going to be as hands-on as some other mums. I'm probably going to lose my energy. If I have kids, I have to have someone that is, actually by my side, because there's no way I could be a single mother. Not with my condition. My mother did a fantastic job at being a single mum. But if I was a single mum, I really don't think I'd make it. The energy you need, I just don't have it. So I would definitely need a partner. And that's just me being honest. A couple of my cousins have kids, and one of them has definitely taken a more chilled approach to parenting. The only reason I say that is because they just kind of run rampant. And look, I'm not a parent. I should not be judging. You cannot judge unless you are actually a parent yourself. And the closest thing to being a parent for me at the moment is Jaina. But, you know, she takes care of herself. It's not like I have to change her diaper or, you know, burp her, or I do need to feed her. But, you know, I don't have to carry her around. I don't have to, you know, stop her from crying or anything like that. So she's pretty easygoing, considering. But she's the closest thing to a baby I've got at the moment. Ayo, Cape Twin. Hope you are well. I am fine. I've just been working and working and more working. I still try to talk on Discord when I can. I get a bit lax sometimes, but I still try. Again, life be like that. I think, though, besides the whole energy aspect, I think I'd be a pretty good mom. It's just a matter of, you know, it's hard to say. And there's also the fact that, not to be TMI or anything like that, but it might be a bit difficult for me to have a kid, because I found out that I actually have a low egg count, so that could make it a little bit harder. Yeah, well, considering that part of my chronic fatigue is sensory stuff as well, like sometimes loud noises just trigger headaches, so that's gonna be fun. I suppose my biggest concern... Dude, Eevee was like one of my first Pokemon in Pokemon Go. In fact, that's how I kind of fell in love with Eevee, is the wrong word, but that's how I, you know, came to really like Eevee, because they kept on showing up in Pokemon Go, and each time they came up, I was just, you know, excited when I saw it. And that's how I realised I liked Eevee, because I would get excited whenever I saw it in Pokemon Go. My computer is charging at the moment, so maybe when it's charged, I might work on another picture. One that I definitely need references for. But yeah, that would be kind of sad if I hadn't caught Eevee in Pokemon Go, not gonna lie. I've definitely caught it. I've got some shinies. I actually have a 100% Eevee. Oh, that's awesome! Congratulations! That's always awesome when you finish something. Finishing something is an amazing achievement. And for me, that's when I finish a picture. It's like, yep, I've done that. What now? I just stare at it for a while. I'm like, yep, I did that. I'm not gonna lie, I stare at my pictures sometimes. I'm like, I can't believe I did that. Oh, gee, that's sad. I went to say sucked and then said sad, so that's sad. That's sad. I can't even repeat how I said it. be together, bound to be together. So there is one thing with this picture I'm not entirely happy with. But it's kind of at that point where I can't really... Well, I suppose I could fix it if I had to. But I suppose unless you're a purist, you're not really going to notice it. Just the way that the top... I don't know, she is turned though. So... Miltank does nothing for me. It's just a... interesting... It's just a Pokemon. It's just a cow. Just the way the top sits there, I think that that's wrong, but it's fine. I think only purists will notice it and be like, yeah, no, that doesn't look right, but it's fine. It's just a small thing. Everything else works, in my opinion. Lapis! How you doing? I really hope you were doing well. It's been a while, but congratulations on... Congratulations is the wrong word. Why did I say correct? Congratulations. Congratulations on being here. You've won a top 10 time for this track. I just quoted something I haven't quoted in a very long time. If anyone ever played Need for Speed, that was like one of the things that they said. They'd be like, congratulations, you've won a top 10 time for this track. I remember that. I loved Need for Speed so much. Oh. But then they had the cop one. I really didn't like the cops. I don't know. I'm just a baby at the end of the day. I'm still a baby. I'm a 30-year-old... I know this is going to be misquoted somewhere, but I'm just a 30-year-old baby. It's fine though. Not everyone has it figured out. I still have my job though. I have not been fired. College got you busy. Work got me busy. But I am surviving. Ish. I just sleep. Or I nap when I get home. Then I'm awake for a little bit. Then I just go to sleep again. Oh, Lapis. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that things get better though. Like, is it just things are happening at the moment and you can't concentrate? Or, yeah. I remember the Need to Speed. God, I want to play Need for Speed now. Crap. Forget Mario Kart. I want to play Need for Speed. We don't. Sorry, Dolan. No. Mac and cheese. Ooh, I could have mac and cheese later, but I should really have one of my meat meals. Because I've just been eating a lot of noodles lately. I just eat noodles. I have like a bunch of different noodle snacks, but yeah. If you don't mind me asking, Lapis, is it that the classes don't really make sense, or you've just got a lot of in real life stuff that loss of motivation, just life sucks? Fair enough. I feel that. It happens. It's bullshit, but it happens. Yeah, I'm basically just... wrong thing. I just remember everyone wanted the El Nino because it was so fast. I can't remember what car I think I ended up going with the El Nino as well. No, I think I like the Jaguar. I can't remember. It's funny because I say I really don't care about racing in real life, but car racing games are like one of the few genres that I would actually play. So yeah, I suppose I'm a hypocrite to some degree, with some things. But I suppose playing a game and watching a game is different. For example, cricket. This is a great example. Cricket in Australia is big. Cricket is boring to watch, but cricket is fun to play. I can't play it at the moment though because, hey, guess what? Chronic fatigue. I get exhausted very easily. Oh god. Well, just do your best. Just do your best, Lapis. At the end of the day, you got to do what makes you happy. No, this one was Need for Speed 3. This is the one that I played, Need for Speed. And it had a police version where it would chase you. No, I like golf. Mini golf is fun. I am very aware of that. My stepdad, again, massive sports fan, would watch cricket. If we were alright, like, I'll give you a scenario. Okay, so I'm watching like maybe my shows on, you know, Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon or something. Dad comes home, he'll just immediately, you know, just grab the remote and change the channel to sport. That is why I don't like sport. Any sport. I still remember this one time in high school where I was playing cricket. I was batting, and for the life of me, they just could not get me out. Of course, they threw the ball at me and hurt me, but they could never get me out. It was hilarious. No, I've read things. That really sucks. It's a shame. Bound to be together, bound to be together. Although it was funny because I did actually play Mario Kart arcade machine in Japan, and somehow I beat Dolan, and he's still trying to figure out how the fuck I managed to get in front of him when he was so many laps ahead of me. I think he just got lax. Oh, okay. See, then there's that as well. It's a little bit different though because both my mum and dad, well, they were both teachers. That's actually how they met. I think they taught at the same school. Actually, I forgot. You hear these things, then you forget. No, there was never really too much pressure on me, except, you know, not being good enough for my stepdad, no matter what I did. I don't know, look, trauma, childhood trauma, it happens. I know I'm not the only one. I don't know what that is. Driving simulators, so what do you mean by that? So, like, No, I'm aware. There was a game I played, I think it was like a GP one. My brother, we had a few different racing games. Oh, I'll tell you what I really liked though, Nitro Kart. The Crash Bandicoot racing game. I thought that was fun. And then I realised years later it's basically just copying Mario Kart. Yeah, no, that makes sense when they're spending money. Look, feel free to rant, feel free to talk about it here. There's no judgment, at least from me. No, we played Need for Speed 3. It was this awesome, fun game. I enjoyed it. Also, maybe because racing was one of the few games that I was about even with my brother on. Like, he wouldn't just speed in front of me. I wouldn't say I have a rivalry with my brother or anything like that, but he's always been really good at video games and just good at all this stuff. And racing games was like the one thing where we were about even. He'd win some, I'd win some. You know, it was fun. Oh, Gran Turismo. I think that's the one that I played, actually. It was a Gran Turismo. Sounds familiar. Oh, I hate that. I've talked about it on stream before. It's funny because sometimes it's like we should talk about it, then other times it's like, no, we should not be talking about it at all. It's a very taboo subject. No, that sucks. That really sucks. I hope you're not one of those people that gets pains. I vary from massive pain to very little pain, but I always get pain. But you know what I mean? Like, my brother has always been like, my little brother, by the way, the one that's little brother, 2 meters and 8 centimeters tall. Not gonna, yeah, no, that's how tall he is. He's a tall boy, who I used to call little man as an ironic thing, but I don't think I've done that in a very long time. Anyway, no, when we played racing games, it was pretty even. Like, he'd win some and I'd win some, and I think that's why I liked it. The further one's really fast though. I like don't mind Mario Kart. You get better. Oh jeez, I'm with you on the energy. And the cramps, oh, I get some really nasty cramps sometimes. I actually had some at work the other day and it was like, oh Jesus, not now, please no. But thankfully I'm able, somehow, I'm able to just put it to the side and then worry about it later. Which obviously meant they weren't that bad. Okay. Cool. I think this will do it. Alright, see you Lapis. Much appreciated for, popping by and saying hi. I hope that things, get better. Gotta remember as well, it is still only the beginning of the year. I mean, we're still in March. So, hopefully things get better. Hopefully it's just an annoying bump on the road to what will soon be a very clear track. I'm weird. And I do apologize. Yep. Bound to be together, bound to be together. I remember there was a game, I'm pretty sure it was Burnout or something like that, where the whole purpose of the game was to just have an absolutely spectacular crash. I played that game once, and it was so fun. When I say once, I mean there was someone that had it on a camping trip, and I would take their PlayStation Portable a handful of times and play it. So when I say once, I mean just that one time. That one weekend, maybe. No. Philippa! What up, girl? Reselect, do this right. Reselect. It's not selecting. My tablet's weird. I probably do need a new... I don't want to have to buy a new tablet. More expenses. I don't need a new tablet. It'd just be nice. That's all. I played on the PlayStation Portable. I remember because it was a handheld one. Oh wow. Well, isn't that the point of a game, to get the happy ending? Is that the point of games, to get the happy ending, or to just get all the endings? Interesting. Very interesting. Now finishing work, that's good. I have been doing nothing but work, basically. I've got today and tomorrow off unless they call me. They haven't called me in yet. I don't have a text. Hey, Ali, can you work tomorrow? Nope, nothing like that. All good. So I am assuming that I've got tomorrow off too. But that means that the next, let me just double check. I'm pretty sure every day after tomorrow, they've got me rostered on. Yep. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I've got all those days, so yeah. So I get these next 2 days off, but then I'm just on. Yeah. It's fine though. Money's good. Need money. Oh, S9. Okay, I know S9, kind of. I think. Brain derp. And yeah, this bit will be fixed soon. No, I remember there was a car that I always used to use if I could, but I can't remember what it was called. It wasn't the El Nino. The El Nino was just way too fast, and it was very hard to play with it. Unless you made all the... And then, of course, there was the version where you could make the computer also the El Nino, so you've got all these fast cars, and it's like, oof, that was wise. Very, very smart. But isn't it? Don't you want the happy ending? Don't you want everyone to be happy at the end? Isn't that the point? I don't know. Maybe I'm just too much of an optimist. Still got my coffee. I didn't know you could drive as the cops. Maybe it depends on what version you have. Bound to be together, bound to be together. Oh. So yeah, anyway, that's been my life. Work and sleep. Then more sleep, more work. What soda? I have Coke quite a bit. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Look, grief is horrible. But it's something that everyone goes through at some point. Some people, you know, grieve longer, grieve less. I suppose that's kind of caught me off guard, actually. Everyone grieves in their own way. I suppose the best thing you can do is, you know, don't forget about them. Remember the good times. Think about those happy memories, and know that they wouldn't want you to, you know, wallow in sadness. They'd want you to continue to live your life. So just remember the good times. They'll always be a part of you. Your memories can't be taken away. So I was kind of caught off guard, so my advice probably isn't great. But I am truly sorry for your loss. No, I haven't, actually. Believe it or not, there's a lot of animes I haven't watched. There was a time when I'd probably watched most of the animes, but then more animes come out, and then you haven't watched all the animes anymore. Nah, I'm way behind on anime. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. No, grief is a very tough topic because everyone grieves differently. I think the hardest death for me at this point in time was probably my pop, my mum's dad, because it was just so random is the wrong word, but it was random. Like we were a week before, not even a week beforehand, maybe like a couple of days beforehand, we were talking about, you know, oh, it's been a while since we've caught up. Cannot wait to see you for you know, a couple of weeks from now for what we call Cup Weekend. We didn't necessarily, you know, watch the races, but we would still hang out for Cup Weekend because that was near my uncle's birthday. And then I'm at TAFE and I get a message from my mum saying that Pop's in the hospital and that he's probably not going to make it. And it was like just so it happened within a day. I think that's what gets to me. It just happened so suddenly. I mean, he was still there in the morning and then at nighttime he was gone. You know? I was there. The thing was, he'd had a fall. He wasn't wearing, I don't know why he wasn't wearing a helmet, but he'd had a fall. He got up, went on with his day, and then at some point he fainted. He was taken to the hospital and it turned out he had a brain hemorrhage. And the thing was, he possibly could have been saved, but he would have more than likely been a vegetable. Which is, I don't know whether you guys know what a vegetable is, but it's basically like you're alive, but you have no control over your body. You're just kind of there. Like, you're just a shell, basically. And he never wanted to live like that. So everyone agreed that he would prefer to, you know, die than live like that. So, but I did see him in the hospital. I saw him before he was taken off life support. So I did get to say goodbye, but that's probably the hardest death I've had to deal with because it was just so sudden. And we were close. I loved my pop very much. I often think, you know, how would it be if I could have one conversation with him as an adult? Because he was such a funny man. So, yeah. Oh god, I'm probably going to cry. Like I said, people grieve in different ways. So I'm guessing that for you, your father's death was also pretty sudden, Aiden. But again, I'm really sorry to hear that. Death is never a good thing. It's also, you know, not a very nice topic to talk about, so. Oh, Jesus. That is awful. Jesus, I can't even imagine that. No, absolutely. Death at any age is terrible, but to lose someone at that age is also quite bad. I've had a few people die in my life, but definitely my pop was the hardest one. Yeah. I think that, no, I'm not that I want, I love my Nana with all my heart, but I feel that when she goes, that one is also going to hit me pretty hard as well. So, yeah, nah, death is, it's horrible, but there's literally nothing you can do about it, so, yeah. That is really horrifying, though, about your cousin, though, Dwight. I am so sorry to hear that. It's the sudden ones, I think, that hurt the most. Like, this sounds bad, but if you're expecting it, like they're sick and they're suffering and you know, oh, they could go any day now, those are hard. But I think the ones that are like so sudden, like you just had no idea that it was going to happen and it just happens, I think those are worse. But hey, look, death is never a good thing. It's always sad. Oh, that's nice. Mm. Dolan actually lost his dad a year before we met. And coincidentally, it was not done on purpose, but we actually got married on the anniversary of his death. I feel guilty about that, but it just kind of happened. It was just, oh, by the way, did you also know this was the day that your dad died? I was like, yeah. But that death was, they knew that it was coming, they just didn't know when it was going to happen. Dolan's dad had an inoperable bone cancer that was discovered too late. And he's never gotten over it. And heck, I don't blame him, It's horrible. Nah, death sucks. There's no other way for it. Death sucks. Oh, that's sorry. That's bad. I understand that, but I don't think that's what your dad would want for you. I'm pretty sure that he would want you to live your life, be happy, grow up. have a career, have a fun life. Yeah, exactly. For example, my nana, my stepdad's mum, she had dementia, so it was again, yeah, it was kind of inevitable that it was going to happen. But so we did see her in the hospital before she died, but it was still kind of a bit of a shock because of how skinny she was. I have one grandparent left, as I've said before, and that's my nana, my mum's mum. Both my biological dad's parents passed away, and my stepdad's parents are also, no longer with us. So it's just my mum's mum left. She is miserable. She's not too happy. She's just kind of over being old. I guess it's the best way to put it. No, that's okay. Look, sometimes we talk about really heavy things on stream. This is not the first time. It's not the last time that we're going to have heavy topics like this. So, and again, this is life. Not everything in life is peachy. Sometimes, sorry for saying, I've said worse, sometimes life is just shit. Oh, geez, yeah, then there's also that. I was the only one of my siblings to actually meet my stepdad's dad. So, yeah. But I'm pretty sure my mum was pregnant with my brother at the time that he passed. So, yeah, it's death. Oof. But sometimes you need to talk about it. You're like, oh, I don't want to upset people, but sometimes you need to talk about it. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I understand that entirely. Sometimes you just have to talk about it. You don't necessarily want to talk about it, but you have to talk about it. But I can kind of, air quote, lighten the mood a little bit with a couple of stories. So with my work recently, even though I've been having fun, they've actually had some of the bosses, they've actually had some of the bosses, watching us recently, making sure we're actually doing the right job. And one of the times, one of the bosses, yeah. What was I going to say? But yeah, so I was doing a product it's a margarine, and they told me that one of the representatives for the product was going to come in that day. So I was very nervous and I was very on my toes and like, oh crap, I have to show that I actually have knowledge about this brand, or they're not going to be too impressed, are they? And there are also stories about people being taken to the side and spoken to, and I was never taken to the side, but still, that day was the first time in a long time that I actually panicked. So yeah, that was fun. My main thing with these streams is to just, chill out, have a bit of fun, chat, you know? No. They were just told that they need to do better. One person was even semi-threatened with being fired if they didn't lift their game. I don't know the full story though. I haven't properly asked, but yeah, some people were taken to the side and basically told to do better. And I was not one of them. So that means I must be doing okay. But still, it sucks for them. Because you never want to be taken aside and being told that you're not doing a good job. So to some degree, even though that was really sucky, it was also kind of relieving to know that at this point in time, my job is pretty safe. You know, if I think at the moment that the only way that I would lose my job is if I actually quit it myself, which I'm not planning on doing anytime soon because I enjoy my work. Yes, I'm tired at the end of the day, and yes, I have missed out on doing a lot of art. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a thing. Maybe, but no, in this circumstance, it was taken to the side to be told, you know, lift your game. I know that because I was told this by other people. There was also a co-worker of mine recently that she's not a bad person, but she just talks and talks and talks. And basically she complains if she doesn't get enough shifts, or if no, the thing was she was given shifts, but she was given 3-hour shifts. I'm fine with 3-hour shifts, but she finds it a bit of an insult, and she even threatened not to come in if she was given a 3-hour shift. And the boss, my supervisor, kind of took her aside and said, you know, stop. I mean, look, if I've been asked to come in on days I'm not even scheduled to work, then yeah, they must like me. Like I said, I enjoy the work, but it does take its toll. I am sleeping usually when I get home. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, nah, basically they just don't like getting 3-hour shifts and they get annoyed when they don't get rostered on. Which I understand. I'm fine with 3-hour shifts because of my chronic fatigue, so you know it doesn't, and I live close, so it doesn't really bother me too much. If I lived an hour away, if I lived maybe 20, no, not 20, 2 hours away or something, then yeah, I can understand being frustrated, but that just don't work if you live 2 hours away. That seems silly. Oh, damn. But it's a two-way street, isn't it? Sometimes you have amazing bosses and shit employees, and other times you have, you know, really strict, mean bosses and lovely employees. It can go both ways. I think my supervisors are pretty good. I can actually crack a couple of jokes with them every now and then, or, you know, just be a tiny little bit silly. Like, I don't have to be entirely on my toes all the time. Doll. Arigato gozaimasu, Philippa. Sorry if my Japanese is annoying. I can't help it. I love Japanese. Daisuki. Yeah, nah, kids can be a bit all over the place, hey. But as I said, I am currently not a mother, so I can't judge. Nah, my bosses are great. One of them I thought was a little bit strict, but now we just kind of we get along. I get along, like I said, I get along with my supervisors. But that doesn't mean that I'm not professional. You know, of course I have to still be professional. I still have not received a text, so I am assuming I am safe and I do not have to work tomorrow. Yay, another day off. Oh yeah, another day off. I get to do a little more art. And heck, if I can start early, maybe we can play some games. Because I think with the time that I start, it's probably a little bit late for games, because by the time I play games, a lot of people have left. So, yeah. And I think it's kind of silly to play games with only a small amount of people, so. I mean, I love playing games, but the more you have, the merrier. Because otherwise, you know, the games are just extremely quick and it's like, oh, why did I do that? Oh, yeah. I've babysat a few times. In fact, I was actually paid for babysitting at one point. Silver, hey, chillax, hang out, talk to people, rant, do whatever you need to do. It's nice to see you here. Thanks for coming. I'm sorry that you've had a stressful day, but hopefully tomorrow is better. I have today and tomorrow off because I haven't been asked to come in, so that's good. And but after tomorrow, I'm scheduled, I think, until the 5th. So I'll be working every day. Hopefully not all, hopefully a mix of, 3 hour and 6 hours so that I don't just die. But yeah. But that also means I'm gonna have a very decent paycheck if I'm asked to work that much. That's the way I see it. I'm working more, but I get more money. More money means I get to save up. LeBron James, oof. I wouldn't know. I like money. Money is definitely a huge motivator. I mean, there's no way I would be doing this, or I wouldn't be doing it as often if I wasn't getting paid. Yeah. Cool. Bound to be together, bound to be together. Cool. But yeah, if I stream tomorrow, I'll try to play games then. Now, the next thing I want to buy, I think, is I want to get a small vacuum cleaner for this room because I don't want to have to haul the vacuum cleaner from downstairs all the time, especially just to do a few things. I did. I did. Dolan sent me the clip before I started stream actually. Apparently Chris Rock said something about Jada or something like that, and Will wasn't a fan. And I get that, but it was very public, so I don't know. Could have easily been a tweet, like, oi man, don't do that. Who am I to judge, though? So anyway, I want to get a vacuum, a small one, just a hand vacuum that I can use up here. And I would also like to maybe I could wait another month to do my hair. I'm not in a rush. It's fine. Ayo, Vivi. Oh, jeez. What? Damn. Yeah. I mean, figurines are nice and everything, but I need to think practically. And I do need a vacuum for this room. For example, Jaina, beautiful lady, beautiful sweet girl. Her crystals fly everywhere. I use crystals, which means I don't have to clean the tray as often. But they kind of spread, and I just want a vacuum so I can, just spot clean, I suppose that's the word. Just spot clean certain areas in the room without having to, just drag a vacuum up and drag it back down again. I found that I can get some cheap ones for under 100, so that's what I'm going to do, but I'll wait for my next paycheck. You know what's really, really, really mean at the moment? Alright, you guys are probably going to laugh at me, but the iPhone 13 has a green version. Do you have any idea how mean that is? How much I would like one green device? I mean, covers are nice and everything, but a green phone. So maybe 4 years from now, I will get it. Because I don't need new phones. I'm fine with having one that's a couple of years old. Ben Full Stop. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I am okay. I'm just basically working, napping, working. This is the first time I've worked on my art since my last stream, seriously. The only other art that I've done was I did a little something on my iPad, but that was it. Yeah. Yeah, but look, I'm not usually one of those, oh, I must have this particular product sort of things, but I'm sorry, I like Apple. I know that their business model is a little bit all over the place, and that, they purposely make things not as well so that you have to keep on getting it repaired, and repairs cost out the wazoo, but I really, really like my Apple products. I'm sorry. Oh, what? Scented marker. That's interesting. Sorry to hear that. Yeah. And I still got my coffee. There's a chance that my laundry's probably done now. Oh, does it really matter? The best way is, if you don't agree with something, just don't argue about it. Just say, alright, they're right, I'm wrong, I don't need to argue about it, it's all good. Jesus. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, I do find that hilarious as well. Life, am I right? Jesus. I've seen a few people that vape. I've never vaped. I've never smoked. I have had drinks. I have had alcohol. I have had alcohol on a few occasions, though. I'd call myself a social drinker because I prefer to have a drink when I'm with people. But I've never smoked. Never even taken a single puff. Never. And I'm proud of that. And a big part of that is because I'm an asthmatic. So, yeah, I really don't want to give myself illness. You want to know what's really, really funny? There was a time when I was allowed, like, not like loud, but, I was a bit obnoxious. I was a little bit in people's faces. And then I just stopped. I just got really shy suddenly. Like, I wouldn't say I was, like, really obnoxious, but I definitely wasn't as shy as what I am now. But I'm only shy if I'm with people I don't really know. I can be a little bit obnoxious if I'm with people I like, though. Lol, what? Careful. I get it. Opinions are opinions, though. And then you can be like me and just be neutral. Yeah. Well, like I've said, I was in a semi-crash in February, which has still kind of, yeah, still affected me. I was in a tram, and there was this car that decided that they would try to beat the tram, and instead of beating the tram, they hit the tram, went backwards, and yeah, I saw the whole thing, and I can still see it clear as day. The tram moved a little bit, but we weren't like knocked off or anything like that. It was just like a slight bump, and that car definitely got the worst damage, but it was still a moment. It was horrifying. And I have no idea if the driver survived or not. All I know is that they were put in an ambulance. And when I tried to look up information later, there was like literally nothing on it. There was like a small thing that said, yeah, there was a crash at this spot. No, it was not on the news. This was, oh well, there's a moth on my poster. I'm like, why does that character have a mole? That character does not have a mole. Oh, it's a moth. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. I still think the best thing is ignore it. Like, if someone talks to me about, oh, how much they hate this thing that I like, it's like, that's your opinion. Whatever. The best thing you can do is agree to disagree and just don't say anything. There's been a few. Like I said, they were put in the ambulance. I don't know what happened. But I can tell you that we were stuck on the tram for a while. And I tried to actually take a picture of the car, but there were so many like police and emergency services nearby that I could not take a proper picture. But no, that was horrifying. Everyone on the tram was fine. It was like, okay, so this is the tram. It probably went like, or probably like the tiniest little bump. Not enough to like move it completely, but that car was like, oh, it was horrifying. I don't know what the driver was thinking. Or maybe they had a momentary lapse of concentration. Oh, it's green, I can go. Oh, wait, no, it's not green. Oh, there's a tram coming. Bang. I saw it. I saw the whole thing. I felt it. Anyway, that was a moment in my life. Yeah, there have been a few crashes in Melbourne, but no, this one was never reported, which I found really odd. Things either get reported or they remain hush-hush. I'm pretty sure it was just one person in the car. But yeah, we on the tram were just in shock. It was like, what the fuck just happened? I wish I knew if the driver actually noticed that the light was red. Or if they were just carefree, like, I'll be fine, nothing will happen to me. All I can tell you is that the tram driver was like, was really pissed off, but at the same time concerned, and like, it was definitely not the tram driver's fault because we had right of way. But I also think things like, what if I'd been in a car at the time and not a tram? I do think that. Or, things like that. Because, yeah, it was a crash. The tram was sturdy because, it's basically a horse. But, like I said, that was a moment this year. It was a very weird moment, but it happened. And yes, of course, the trams were delayed for a while. I had to walk up a couple of stops before we were able to get the tram again. It was annoying. But yeah, no, that happened. Yeah, nah, he was definitely annoyed. But he was also concerned. So I think they would try to, like, I don't know, put the blame on him or something when it was definitely not his fault. And I don't know what that driver was thinking, but damn. Anyway, that was February. But yeah, my year has been interesting. It's only March, and I've already got many stories to tell. I have work stories, I have just random incidences. Oh, another thing as well that I don't think I told Dolan about, but there was a woman when I was waiting for a tram that was trying to commit suicide. She was just so out of it. She was so upset. Sorry for the trigger warning, but she was just so upset. She was crying, she was screaming, and she was literally trying to get a tram to hit her. Like, she was standing in the middle of the track, and these guys, you know, these other passerbyers was like, you know, no, come on, miss. The tram is going to be halted. You need to get off the track. And she's like, no, I've got nothing to live for. My father's dead. My partner, you know, is a complete dog or something like that. I couldn't really understand exactly what was going on, but oh, it was horrifying. This woman she just wanted to die. And yeah, she even tried running in front of the cars as well, and yeah, it was a thing. And that was only like a couple of weeks ago. So the tram thing was in February, but this was easily like 1 or 2 weeks ago. It was, yeah. Oh, geez. So apparently all news is not bright at the moment, but yeah. Damn. Anyway. Shit. It's a horrible thing to say, but it's good to know I'm not the only one that's dealing with bullshit. It's the wrong way to say it, but it's what I mean. Yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yeah, baby, life goes on. Da da da, da 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 da, da 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 da, ba da 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 da. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think I need to make it just a little bit darker. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. It's finding that happy medium. But yeah, anyway, I've had an interesting year already. I honestly thought that turning 30 would be the most interesting thing I've had to deal with this year. They might have been on something, but they were just absolutely distraught. And another thing that happened was there were these guys like on the other side of the tracks that I wouldn't say they were taunting her or anything like that, but they were being loud. And then she started coming towards them like, yeah, you want a piece of this? You want a piece of this? And they were like, lady, we don't know who you are. We want nothing to do with you. You are a nobody to us. Just leave. Just go away. And she just wouldn't take no for an answer. She just kept going for them. Thankfully, though, I don't know what happened because my tram came and I just kind of got on, and I definitely didn't forget about it, but I didn't have to think about it anymore after that. But this woman was so distraught. She was just crying, and she might have been on something, but she was definitely grieving. And yeah, she was definitely trying to get hit. It was horrifying. Seriously, I thought the most interesting thing this year would be turning 30, but nah. There's more to life. Anyway. It's fun. It's fun watching someone having a mental breakdown in the middle of the street. I'm so glad, though, I know this sounds selfish, but I'm so glad that I didn't have to, you know, be the one to get up and help her. Because I don't think I would have been able to handle it. Yes, one step backwards. Yep, I think that's it. I got it. Life, am I right? And again, no, I'm not on the wrong layer. I'm just very, very low opacity. Oh yeah, life goes on. People be crazy, but we have fun. Oh, life is very interesting. Doesn't mean it's good. That's not necessarily a good thing. I don't know. It depends on your perspective. Da, da, da. Oh, good. It does select. That's good to know. Exactly. And these people that tried to help her were some of them actually were making it worse. But she was just screaming at them, she was trying to hit them, and it was like mind boggling. Like, am I really witnessing this right now? It was horrifying. But yeah, like I said, 2022 has definitely, been an interesting year so far. Anyway. So yeah, I don't have work until Wednesday, so with any luck I'll get the chance to stream tomorrow, unless I'm feeling really, really exhausted. I really hope that's not the case, because I definitely have more art I need to catch up on. Yeah. Thankfully, as I've said before, my commissioners are extremely understanding. They're very sweet people, and they're like, yep, we get, life happens. Just do what you can when you can. So I still feel mega guilty though every time I make people wait. I've been actually seeing quite a few things on Twitter recently about, commissioners that make people wait and how it's not fair to the payee, which I agree with. But at the same time, I feel as if you are transparent and, both sides understand what's happening. But it really does depend on circumstance. Like, most people know that I have a really weird condition that acts up every now and then, and I'm just exhausted a lot. Yeah. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. I don't even know where that saying came from. That's my 2 cents. Is that even a thing, or did I just make that up? That's my 2 cents. Yeah, well, I haven't been streaming. This is my first. I haven't streamed since before my birthday. Well, we are getting there bit by bit. If this picture makes anyone uncomfortable, just think of it as, a couple of good, affectionate girlfriends. If you're really close with someone, you kiss them on the cheek. Absolutely. But no, this is very much meant to be a pairing picture. Sorry, Dolan just sent me a meme of Will Smith hitting Chris Rock. It's that meme of Homer Simpson in the bath and Bart with the chair. I tell people, everyone knows that everyone that's commissioned me knows that I have a condition. I'm very transparent about it. Because I don't like lying. And yes, I'm not going to name names, but some people have gotten a bit impatient in the past, and I understand that completely. But I get it done. They're 9.9 times out of 10, they're happy. I can hear my housemate talking. I wonder what he's been dealing with. Psh. Yeah, my friend's still ghosting me. I don't know if it's ghosting on purpose or I don't know. Oh, that was another thing that happened. Just before my birthday, I hung out with one of my mates, who in the past I know has had a crush on me, and potentially still has a crush on me. But I have told them, besides the fact that I'm married and spoken for at this point in time anyway, that I'm not interested in them that way. Yeah, I can kind of hear my housemates talking, but I'm going to try to not listen in too much. If I was in the lounge room, I could hear them better, but yeah, I'm streaming right now. I'm catching up on art. Hopefully I can send an update to the commissionee who is not here right now. Get the feeling they're probably exhausted. They're probably sleeping or something, which is valid, you know. If I can get this to base colour, I might work on something else. We'll see. So I've got a few other things I can work on as well. So that's the thing with commissions. At this point in time, I have a lot. So I have plenty of stuff to work with. Oh, God. Very sweet of you, Dwight. I think the most annoying thing, though, that I absolutely hate doing is when someone messages me and it's like, hey, you know, what's the progress? And then I'm honest and I said, I haven't started yet because this, and that. I always feel guilty telling someone I haven't started yet. Always. Or they message me and it's like, no, I haven't done anything since you last messaged me. I am sorry. It is horrible, but I try my best to be as transparent as I possibly can. If you want something quick, you need to commission someone else because I'm not quick. And that even if I didn't have my chronic fatigue, I think I would still be slow because I'm very, very, I don't know if the word's mechanical or whatever, but like with my details, I just have to be in the right zone to do it sometimes. And sometimes I'm just not in the zone and I can't do it. But I'm always apologetic and, you know, I try to explain things the best I can. Da, 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 bumba. Cool. Yeah, no, it sounds as if my housemate has been dealing with some bullshit at work. That's fun. It's fun. Work can be good and bad at times. But no, if I do stream tomorrow, I'll be playing games then. I'm not going to be doing games tonight. I think I'd be better off just doing art. And again, I have not touched it since the last time I showed you. Although I did find a good reference of a hand the other day that I might use. Yeah. Oh, look, I'm terrible. Sometimes I'll just say yes. Because, look, I'm simple at the end of the day. I like compliments. I like people being like, I love your work. Can I get a commission? I think that's very sweet, you know? It's one of the few things that I feel like I'm good at, my art. Apparently I'm okay at my job as well, but that's a bit different. But still, no, I get so angry at myself when I don't have any updates. And the guilt just eats away at me like I'm crazy. I'm crazy. But no, it's nice to stream and have people to chat to. Always a pleasure. And yeah, my nose is being a bitch, but that's just how my nose is. At least I know that it's allergies and not just my nose. This is just the way I am. I don't know why it is I like my job. Probably because it reminds me of doing the markets with my stepdad. Oh, that's so sweet. Like I said before, and I know this is probably my third time saying it, my co-workers were looking at my phone case the other day, and one of my co-workers was like, "Did you do that?" And I said, "Yeah, I drew that." And then she's like, "Why are you here?" You know, if you can draw like that, why are you working here? And in my head, I'm like, well, sometimes things just don't work out the way you want them to. But yeah, I thought that was a very interesting compliment. Because it was a compliment, it wasn't a, you know, mean thing or anything like that. But yeah, it was just funny hearing it said like that. And the last picture I finished was Lily. I haven't really done, like I said, I haven't done anything since because work and life. Yeah, but my art isn't exactly traditional. When I say traditional, I mean like super duper realistic, like, you know, paintings of, you know, people dancing or, you know, scenic, you know, beautiful scenes. I am a fan artist and original character artist when I can. I suppose my ultimate art dream would be character designer, but I don't know. I think I'd need a bit more practice with some things, like expressions, for example, because I tend to, yeah. Again, I'm my own harshest critic. I definitely need more practice with some expressions, because my main thing is just person looking happy on a page, because that's just my mood. I've still got coffee. I'm good. But I should probably go downstairs soon and check to see if my clothes are done. Because if they're done, then I need to put them in the dryer. That's true. I think Girl with the Pearl Earrings is a very nice painting. I think one of my favourites though, which I suppose is a typical one. Not much, just me talking and doodling, tidying up lines and bits and pieces. What I should do is I should have a look at my last one and see how much work I've actually done. Let's see, open. Because I'm positive I saved it. Yes, I'm pretty sure this is the one. So I haven't touched this since March 8. Alright, so this is what it used to look like, and this is what it looks like now. So, yep, you can see, this is what I like. I like that you can actually see the differences. You can see what I've coloured in. So this is what it used to look like. Some lines aren't coloured in as much, but now, yep, more colour. I like doing that. Dolan just likes being inventive. He actually revealed recently, I can't remember what it was, but on a video that one of his favourite things is thumbnails, and I knew that. He loves doing thumbnails. He always has. Not gonna lie, I like doing thumbnails as well, but because it's usually just my art though. It's fun. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this needs to be brown as well. You want to know something? You want to know something funny? I don't know if this is meant to be a secret or not, but that's actually one of his inspirations for the new content. Not a copy, mind you, definitely not a copy, but an inspiration, yes. That is one of his inspirations for what he's doing now. So, yes, if you've noticed that it's similar to that, that's because it's one of his inspirations. True story. I don't know if that was meant to be a secret or not, but yes, that's one of his inspirations for his new content. The more you know, hey? So yeah, you're not seeing things. That's one of his inspirations. But like I said, he's not copying. He's just as inspiration. There's a difference between copying and inspiration. Really? I don't know. I think I am probably one of the least girly girls that I know, except when it comes to shoes. I'm actually throwing out a whole bunch of shoes. It's kind of sad. I've got some shoes that I've barely worn that I kind of want to ask around and see if people can fit them before I throw them out. Or I might give them to a charity. I'm not sure. They're ones that I've probably worn like maybe once or twice. Maybe you can count on one hand the amount of times I've worn them. So they're still in relatively good condition. And then there are others, of course, that are tatty and have holes in them, and it's like, no, you can't sell those. Them just has to go in the trash. Anyway, I get distracted. And once again, my mouse decided that it wants to. I think maybe 6 months down the track, I will probably have to buy a new tablet. I'll get the same tablet, just an updated model. I think it's just, yeah. No, not connecting. Let's count for a few seconds. Patch my shoes with holes. Now, when it comes to girly things, I love shoes. That's probably the most girly thing about me. I love my shoes. And maybe me enjoying my hair being long. Nah, I have many shoes. I've thrown some out, but I've also bought some new ones recently, so it goes both ways. There we go. And click again, see if this works. Yep, working again. Oh, this tablet is so finicky. I will definitely have to buy another one. Hello, how are you today? I was just feeling that I've recently I'm going to be either throwing out or giving a bunch of shoes to charity. But I need to find out first of all if anyone fits them before I just throw them out. And saying that's probably the most girly thing about me is that I like my shoes. Don't care about makeup, really don't care about nails, but I love my shoes. And I suppose some of my fashion things as well are a bit girly, but hey, clothes are kind of a necessity, you know. But yeah, the most girly thing about me is definitely shoes. Jewelry, sometimes. But nah, I love my shoes. And I also like shopping. But yeah, there's a lot of things about me that isn't like your typical. Like when you see things about basic bitches, I'm definitely not a basic bitch. No, I don't. I'd like to think I wouldn't be one of those people that would just buy designer brands just because of that, just because of the label. And yet I said before that I like Apple products, so yeah. So yeah, I can be a hypocrite to some degree. But like Chanel, Ralph Lauren and all that, I doubt I would ever buy anything of theirs just because it's the name. I really don't care. I'm more than happy to just, you know, shop at, yeah, just shop at my local Target or, you know, Safeway. Target, Kmart. I'm fine with going, or even op shopping. I haven't op shopped in a long time, but I love op shopping. No, but if I stream tomorrow, if you see me stream tomorrow, I will be playing games. Quote me on this. Someone, you know, do the screenshot or whatever it is, the clip me or whatever. If I'm streaming tomorrow, we'll play games. But tonight, I'm just doing art. Until I'm tired. But no, we'll play games tomorrow. I figured I probably started a bit late to do games. I have Subway. I know it was a mistake. My sentence was a mistake, but yes, I do have Subway. But no, I promise that I will try to play. If I stream tomorrow, I will do my best to play games. I just figured that today probably wasn't the best option. I mean, shopping for food. Grocery shopping is shopping, so why can't shopping for your lunch be food? Be whatever. Listen to me talk. I'm awkward as fuck. I say words out loud. Maybe I'm a duck. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Let's get weird instead of let's get loud. Let's get weird. Let's get weird. Let's get Gooby out and make her weird. Come on, Gooby. Let's get weird. I know that's not the lyrics, but it's my lyrics. I love getting weird, seriously. It's me, it's who I am. I'm a weirdo at the end of the day. But no, I will try my best to do games tomorrow. If I stream, I'll play games. I just didn't think today with the time was a good one. So oofs and goofs, we'll see. Oh, I love oofing and goofing. But sometimes I can be serious. I can be very serious if I have to be, you know. There are times, I'll admit, where I've tried to joke with people at work, like maybe I'll make an offhanded comment, like if they're wearing a certain t-shirt. I've geeked out with a couple of people as well. Like I found out that someone was actually a worker at one of these, one of my favorite conventions, and I kind of geeked out a little bit. And then I'm like, wait, no, oh no, 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 no. No, I met someone the other day that pronounced their name the same way as me, and I kind of just went a little bit nuts for a second. So she saw my name tag and was like, hello, fellow name, hello, someone with my name. And I was like, yeah, it's like, how do you pronounce yours? And then she's like, Alicia. Then I kind of like went, yes! Oh my God. I'm weird. And I'm like, oh, sorry, I can be professional. I'm sorry. Yep, back to being professional. Yep, I'm fine. It's just random when you hear someone pronounce my name the way that you do. Apparently my name, if I grew up authentically Italian, it would have been like Alicia or something like that. Or Alika or something like that. But no, because I did not grow up in a traditional Italian family, that's not how it went. My father's side is Italian, but I didn't grow up with them. I would see them occasionally, but yeah. No, someone had my name and I kind of went a little bit nuts. Yeah. It's just rare for me, you know? Like, there are people with simple names like, alright, like Sarah, for example. There aren't too many pronunciations of Sarah. So you've got Sarah, like Alice. I like Ali. I like Ali. John, Ben. Names that are very simple, you know, there's always just one pronunciation. But my name, there are so many ways to say it. So when you hear someone with the same pronunciation, yes, you get a little bit excited and maybe a little bit weird. Like I did. I apologise though and said I'm totally professional, but yeah, it was just a moment. Let's get weird, let's get weird. Let the alley cat out of the beard, let her get weird now. Let's get weird. Yep. I haven't heard of that. Do I want to know what that's about? Maybe I should not know. Some things I'm better off not knowing. Yep. I totally agree with that. Some things you're just better off not knowing. And I hope that just doesn't make me sound like an ignorant weirdo. Damn. No, no, you are right. But with my name, there's so many different ways of saying it. So, it's weird. I don't resent my mother, though, for giving me my name. I like my name. It's definitely caused me some challenges over the years. Damn, so someone's getting publicity for all the wrong reasons? I hate that. Even if it's on them, I still hate that. I don't know. I think some people you just got to ignore. It'd be tricky, but sometimes you just got to ignore people. Anyway, I've got to find out the lyrics to this Let's Get Weird song I'm coming up with. It can be my Oofs and Goofs theme song. Ah. No, that's true. But you know what I mean? I'm just trying to think of examples of names that are, you know, very basic and straightforward, but I can only really think of boys' names. Daniel, Ben, John. Girls' names. Sarah, I mean, you can also have Sarah or Ra. Or just, you know, shorter versions. Melanie's pretty straightforward as well. Sam, I mean, maybe the pronunciation of the A is a little bit different, like some or whatever. But no, my name, there's so many ways of saying it. I'll honest to God say this, Dwight, I've never met another Dwight. You are the only Dwight that I know. I know a couple of Bens. For example, there's my friend's ex, Ben, who is an absolute asshole. There's also my housemate, who is also called Ben. Yes, no, then there's those as well. Shh. Cool. Oh. No, I don't think I've ever met another Dwight. I think the first time I heard the name, and you're probably going to be like, haha, yeah, that sounds about right, was The Office. Maybe there have been like some movie characters called Dwight, but I don't think I know anyone else in real life called Dwight. No, Ben is definitely a pretty common name. But then you get names like, oh, Helen. Helen's another name that's pretty, you know, hard to mispronounce. Or you might have Helen or something. I'm just bullshitting now. But you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm sorry, but the first time I heard the name was definitely The Office. Maybe some obscure movie, but that's like the one I definitely know of. Yep, cool. Yeah, my washing is probably done and I need to take it out of the washing machine. Effort. If I have to go downstairs, I'd get myself another drink. Probably not a coffee, but a drink nonetheless. Fun stuff. Okay, save, because we are not going to lose all this work, even though it probably doesn't look like much. I know I've done a lot of work. Life, as I said. Well, to be fair, girl, you have very long hair, so I can kind of see that. But yeah, nah, I feel that. Rapunzel or Elsa? That's adorable, though. Isn't that cute? And then I zoom in and I'm like, yep, I've still got all this stuff I need to tidy up. The Rapunzel one doesn't surprise me, but yeah. My friend Philippa here, who is on stream, she's had long hair for as long as I can remember. Have you actually had it cut at all? Or is it still just growing? Or has it stopped growing? I don't know how long I'm going to let my hair grow, at least until the point when it starts to really bug me. It's not at that point of extremely bugging me yet, so I'm happy to keep it growing. And I still want to dye it, I just haven't gotten around to it yet because, again, I work, I sleep. You know, Philippa's someone I definitely know in real life. She's been one of my mates since high school. She also went to karaoke the other day, so she can tell you herself how fun it was. I'm still a little bit annoyed that the food wasn't as... I don't know. I didn't end up having a food because the cost was food and drink as well as, you know, access to the room. But, yeah. It's okay. I'll just remember that for next time. I still think it was a decent deal though, and we got the room for about 4 hours, just singing and doing whatever. It was fun. I enjoyed it. One of our friends ended up bailing though because they were just exhausted, or they were told they had to work, and yeah. It's just one of those things, though, you can't control it. Life be like that. And yes, you are not being deceived. There is a lot to this picture. I mean, the line art itself was almost a nightmare, but getting the colours is going to take a while. The shading shouldn't take too long. It's just the base colour that takes a while sometimes when there's all these lines. But that's fine. The commissioner is, a very sweet person. They have definitely donated a lot over the years, so I do not mind working on something so intricate, because even if they didn't pay full price for this, they've definitely given me enough donations over time to, warrant this much detail, so I'm fine with it. I think what really annoys me though sometimes is accepting a commission and then realizing later how many details there are. And it's like, oh man, if I knew how many details there were. But it's one of those, you don't realize it until you actually start working on it. Then you're like, oh wait, there's this and there's that, and madness. But it's fine. As I said, the person who's commissioned this is a long-time supporter, and they've definitely given me more than enough in donation. Plus, they're a Patreon supporter as well, so they've definitely more or less covered the cost of this, even if I undercharged for it. So, the llama song, llama, llama, duck. I'll never forget the llama song. Half a llama, twice a llama, not a llama, farmer, llama, llama in a car, a llama, 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 duck. Is it how it's told now? Is it also old? Is it made of lemon juice? Don't I make it cold? Now my luck is getting thin, I've run out of luck. Time for me to retire now and become a duck. That just popped in randomly. I didn't even know I remembered that. Oh, look, he probably shouldn't have said anything, but you don't know. Will Smith was probably already in a bad mood. I didn't watch what led up to it, so. Look, some outfits are definitely complicated and other ones are very simple. Like, for example, look at this one, for example. This is simply a bra and, a nice little towel thing. Simple. This one, nude, basically. This one, which is the same character that you see there, it's a bust, so it's not too hard. This one, if it was full body, would definitely be more complicated, but because it's a bust, it's fine. But yeah, just look at all these details on this outfit. But I'm pretty sure I've got the colours right. She lost her hair? Oh, the poor thing. Actually, to be honest, I didn't know that Will Smith and Jada were still married, because I heard that she had an affair. So that's interesting. I honestly didn't know that they were still married. I thought they divorced. Or maybe she wanted an open marriage and Will's just kind of like, I don't know. Celebrities are a completely different thing. Celebrities are just their own category sometimes. Seriously. But no. Losing your hair would absolutely suck though. I mean, I imagine waking up and all my hair's gone, and not gonna lie, I'd probably panic. I do have some wigs though, but yeah, I don't know which wig I would use. I'd have to drag them out. Because, yeah, as you guys know, I have wigs. For cosplay, not for anything else. And that sucks. I don't know. Like I said, celebrities are like a whole other category. One rule for us and one rule for celebrities, it feels like. But that's just my opinion. Beep! I'm probably way off. I still remember one time that Dolan could have easily gone, do you know who I am? But he didn't. Like, we were, it was at one of these conventions he was supposed to go on stage, and I was like, I wasn't going on stage with him, but I was, going to be backstage and, encouraging him and all that. But, yeah. and Dolan, you know, was literally, you know, going to be up on stage, and this dude was like, no, you can't come in. Even though he had the badge, he needed someone as proof or something like that. The one time he could have said, do you know who I am? And he didn't. He's never done that. Believe it or not, no, Dolan's never done that. I think this was at VidCon as well. Yeah, probably. I've run out of luck. Time for me to retire now and become a duck. Thank you for putting this song in my head. Llama llama duck. It's been so long. I forgot this song existed until just now. What the heck? Help me. I'm fine. Dolan just wants to make things. He doesn't really care about being recognized. He wants his work to be recognized, if that makes sense, but he doesn't care about being recognized. He's cool. Nah, that was one of the things about Dolan. He's just he's humble. He's never been braggy or anything like that, when he could have easily been braggy, which, yeah. Just a little random trivia. He's never been braggy about anything. Yeah, I should really check on my laundry. And yet here I am, arting. I'll do a little bit more tidy up and then I'll get my laundry. Or at least move it to the dryer. Basically, that's all he wants. He wants his work to be recognised. Or the people that have worked for him that have drawn really cool things. He cares about that as well. Like, one of the main reasons why he did the Reddit stories was so he could showcase some artists' talents. Now, Dolan's always had great appreciation for the artists that have worked for him. Though he himself cannot draw, and I'm not being mean, he has said this himself, he cannot draw. He deeply admires people that can. Dan plan situation? I'm not too sure what that means. Dan plan. All I'm thinking is, Dan'll plan. Lisa needs braces. Dan'll plan. Lisa needs braces. I'm sorry. I'm very naive when it comes to many things, or I just don't know. Like I said, there's just a lot of things I don't understand. Cool. I'm getting there. Alright, I should really check on my laundry. Because I'm pretty sure it'll be done now. My housemates will probably be like, you know, just looking at me like, yeah, I'm sorry, I was streaming. But I will get another drink of some sort, probably a juice. Dan plan situation like last year. I feel like you might need to elaborate on that, because I feel as if I might know, but... Mm. Oh, no, that's awful. You don't underpay anyone, especially artists. No, give people what they are worth. One of the reasons why I am more than happy at my job is because I am getting a decent wage. In fact, I'm getting more than I think I probably deserve. But no, I'm getting a decent amount of work, so I'm going to stay. If they cut my pay by, you know, I don't know, by a bit, I'd be very upset. I'd probably stay though. Depends on how much they cut it by. Now, they have a very good casual rate. Alright, so I am going to just turn my mic off. Oh, Has-Been Hotel. Right. I haven't watched Has-Been. I haven't even seen the pilot. I'm terrible. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn my mic off. I'm going to go downstairs and... Actually, no, I'll put the BRB screen up because I'm pretty sure that this is a current one. If I'm missing anyone, I apologize. I have not... Yeah. I'll be back. I'm just going to get a drink, check my laundry, and the like. Okay. BRB! Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm terrible. But Jaina is active. She probably wants me to feed her. Do you want food? You can wait. Excuse me. Flip my hair back and then flip it forward again. Ain't that wise? And I just realised I left my phone in the lounge room. That's fine, I don't need it right now. It's fine, I don't need it. As long as it still works, we're all good. I did not get a drink because I've got water up here still. Julian, hey! And I saw Anthony as well. How are you? How's it going? Oh, yeah, I sneeze sometimes. Most people know I sneeze. Sometimes they're big, sometimes they're not. You just never know what you're going to get with me. You never know. Like I said, I have allergies. It happens. No games today, but I will hopefully be playing tomorrow with any luck. As I said, I'm pretty sure. Oh, but the thing is, well, I keep on. Sorry, I go blah blah blah. I dart around when it comes to talking, and I apologize for that. But yeah, even though I will be working a lot over the next couple of days, I will be getting the whole Easter weekend off. So from Friday to Monday, I believe. I don't know. That's a very interesting question. One to ponder. Hey, I see someone. Hey, Dolan, man. New channel, but I still know you. How you doing? Yeah, dude, I've just been, busy with a lot of shit. Add moderator. There we go. That makes sense. It'd be silly not to have Dolan be a mod. That's very sweet, though. Hey, Dolan. I am just working on art. I'm working on a commission. I've basically just been doing this the entire time and chatting. It's been fun. Anyway, no, it's been good. It's been good to draw. Just follow the new channel and, you'll get all your updates from there, I believe. I'm excited. Just goobing around as always. Yep. And yes, I poked myself in the eye just then because I'm intelligent. I'm fine. Just goobing around, just doing my art. Whatever I can. As I said, the commissioner is not here, but I will send them an update and hopefully they'll be happy with the work. Oh, thank you. I actually had my birthday post didn't go viral or anything like that, but I got a few people that said happy birthday to me and it was very, very humbling. It was like, oh, that's so sweet. Me calling myself out for being 30 though, yes, it's fine. I am now 30. And as my auntie put it the other day, I am now in my fourth decade? Yeah. Holly, hey, what's up? I would love to say that when I finish stream, I'll work on I'll do a sketch, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Nah, the commission is great. They've been going through a lot though. They're you've seen them quite a bit, Estelle-chan. They're not here today, but they're a regular on stream. But they've been dealing with a lot of stuff, unfortunately. But hopefully the art update will, make them happy. Yes, this is a commission. This is definitely a commission. Thanks, Holly. I haven't seen you in a while, but I suppose at the same time I haven't streamed in a while, so that's on me too. But yeah, hey, it's good to see you. Good to see people here. What up? Always a pleasure. Always very humbling when people want to hang out with Goob, or Ali, whatever you want to call me. I really don't care. I've had all sorts. Just don't be a bully and we're all good. Please, no bully. Arigato gozaimasu. How was my birthday? It was quite nice, actually. For my actual birthday, I went out with my family for dinner. And then a couple of days after, I did karaoke with some mates, and it was a lot of fun. I actually had one of my mates here earlier, Philippa. I don't know if she's still here. She might be, she might not. Jaina, hi! No! I've got the cat. Oh, she probably wants food or something. I'll feed her in about 10 minutes. She's like, give me tension. I have slept and now give me attention. Do I bully? I don't bully. I've always considered myself nice. The cat. She comes. She's like, do I turn my tablet off yet? I don't know. I don't have my laptop next to me, so she's technically got a spot she can sit if she wants to. She's cute. My room's a mess, but I have to. Jaina, no, not on my tablet, sweetie. Oh, she's so soft though. You know what I realized a couple of weeks ago? She's basically like one of those soft toys, except, you know, she's alive. She's basically like a little cuddle toy sometimes, because she sleeps on my pillow or she sleeps, you know, by my side. And yeah, it's very sweet. She's basically like a little cuddle toy, but but alive. Just the way that she sleeps with me sometimes, it's very cute. I'm not gonna bully. The way I bully her is not feeding her when she wants to be fed. That's the only way I can bully her. And trust me, there have been times when I've refused to feed her for at least half an hour. And she gets mad. She's like, feed me, feed me. I'm like, no, Jaina, I'm not gonna feed you. You annoyed me. I'm gonna make you wait. I'm gonna make you suffer. I did that the other day. She was being really obnoxious, so I just didn't feed her until I waited 20 minutes before I fed her, and she was going nuts, and it was like, no, Jaina, I'm punishing you for being annoying. Like, she can understand. I don't know, can you see her right now? She's basically, no, you can't see her, but she's on my lap. Oh, yeah, you can see her little ear, but she's on my lap and she's licking my arm. Nah, she's my little cuddle. We have cuddles, don't we, Jaina? We have some nice cuddles. Nah, she's great. I love her very much. She's great. Has Jaina lost some weight? Oh, maybe a little bit. She just more or less looks the same. I really don't want her to jump on my tablet though, so I'm going to try to do this one-handed. I'm going to hold her and I'm going to art at the same time. This is not difficult. It's fine. But nah, she's good. Besides occasionally, you know, wanting food and waking me up, she'll walk on me sometimes. I think to some degree she does. Like, she knows when to expect food. But nah, she's generally a pretty good girl. She only goes outside of her tray when I haven't cleaned it in a while, but that's completely on me. The fact that she's so patient with me is great. Oh, I love her very much. She's my sweet girl. And she's purring. I don't know if you can hear her, but she is definitely purring right now. Ah, she's a good cat. She's my baby. Her revenge is to be even more annoying. Yeah, what's the point when she's just going to annoy me more? Totally. No, purr baby. Purring baby girl. Shh. Nah, she's not. She mainly just meows and she's just slightly obnoxious, but I deserve it, you know. The least I can do is provide a clean tray for my cat, and sometimes I get lazy and I don't clean as often as I should. So, you know, as long as she doesn't go outside of my room, though, which she hasn't. She's good in that way. In fact, when she goes, she literally goes just outside her tray. So, thank you. Thank you for not making it too bad, too messy of a job for Mama. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've seen a few people playing the Kirby game. Is it enjoyable? Oh, sweetie. She's purring, she's being all cute. Oh, she's not a loud purrer, though. I mean, the room has to be completely dead silent for you to be able to hear her. I mean, I can hear her, but that's just because, you know, I know. Oh, she's being so cute. She's not licking my arm anymore. She's just kind of leaning on me. She's got her chin on my arm and is just relaxing. It's very cute. Now, if I've ever given anyone the wrong impression, I definitely love my cat. She, you know, she's with me on my good days. She's with me on my bad days. In fact, sometimes if I'm having a bad day, she'll go on my lap and she'll just purr and my day is automatically a million times better. Ain't that right, baby? She's probably going to, oh no, she's settling. She's settling. She is settling on my lap. She's like, I get that you're arting, so I will just be on your lap. Oh, you did hear the purr. Nice. That's good. Yep, I will go between patting her and using my hand to do this. Yeah, no, I love her very much. She's very sweet. Yes, she scratches, but what cat doesn't scratch? She bites sometimes if I'm... You know what's really funny though? I'll be patting her and she'll be licking me and then she'll bite me. It's like, what the fuck, Jaina? But no, she's on my lap right now and she's definitely purring. I can feel her, you know, her little body vibrating on me. Oh, that sucks. Cats, look, we love them and love them or get annoyed by them. I don't want to say hate them. Gooby, have you ever watched Justrina? I got to see the making of. I got to see the bits and pieces over time. So yes, I have watched it. Of course I've watched it. I actually got to go to the office and see some of the production shots. It was a really, really cool experience. In fact, if you watch the video of Dolan talking about Destrina, you can actually see me in the audience clapping, maybe. So I was one of the people to see it at the premiere. I saw it at the premiere. I was one of them. I don't know whether I'd point myself out though, because I can't remember exactly where I was. But yes, I was there. I've seen it. It'd be kind of weird to have not seen it, to be honest. Given how both Dolan and I are, you know, cartoon enthusiasts. So, you know, it'd be weird if I hadn't seen it. I have definitely seen it. I got to see so much. I got to see it back when Dolan actually voiced Don before they got the actors in. It was interesting. I mean, it kind of works, but Dolan didn't want to voice it, which is, you know, it's understandable. Of course I was there. If you... I am in that... I'm one of the people clapping. Anthony and Honeybits did a lot of the character models, yes, as in the ones that, you know, made the designs. No, I was at the premiere. Of course I was at the premiere. I was there. You can actually see me in the video. I don't know. Was there pizza? Yeah, I think there was pizza there, actually. I can't remember. But I know that it was a good night. And a lot of people enjoyed it, which is always good. Nah, it was great. But no, if you watch the bit with the premiere and the people clapping, I am one of the people clapping. I think I might be like sitting on the couch or something. But no, I'm definitely in that shot somewhere. But yeah, maybe I was behind some pizza boxes. That's not entirely impossible. So now I've got a cat on my lap that's just kind of relaxing. The moment I get up though, she'll want me to feed her. Which, hey, look, it's valid. I have to feed her eventually. Anyway, as I said, I love my cat. Yeah. I really, 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 really would like to say I'll do a sketch later, but I can't promise. We'll just see what happens. Oh, sweetie. She's just kind of relaxing. She's got her arm over my leg now. Nah, she's cute. I love her very much. But yeah, if I do stream tomorrow, I will try to play games, as I've said before. Yeah. There is one thing I do have to do when I finish stream, though. Oh, crap, besides... That's why I need my phone, because... Oh, I'll probably actually hear it, actually. I'll hear it go off. She's actually got a few toys around here, because our housemate, who also has a cat, she actually has a bunch of cat toys, and Jane has adopted a few of them as her own. So I see her playing with them, chewing on them, batting them around. It's adorable. Nah, Jane... Oh, she was zooming the other day as well. Like, you hear about cats having the zoomies. No. Honeybits can be quite busy, though. Don't take it personally. I can tell you that artists absolutely love getting pictures of our characters. So I don't think it was on purpose. She was probably just really busy. Yes, I'm just doing art today. I will be playing games tomorrow with any luck. Maybe doing some line art, I don't know. Because there is a picture I want to start, but I haven't started yet because, again, I've just been... Like I said, I've been working or I've been napping. That's pretty much all I've been doing. Napping / sleeping, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, work's great, but I'm still very much... I still have my chronic fatigue, so it's not easy. But again, that's just my life. Damn it. But no, with any luck tomorrow, I'll be playing games. I will, of course, be going with what the audience wants to play, though. I will, of course, take myself into consideration, but the main thing is that the audience, you know, is happy with what I play. Yeah, even though I don't have my phone in here, I've definitely put the alarm on, so I will hear it. And I got my cat. She's adorable. She's just sitting here on my lap. She's all comfortable. It's nice. And she's purring too. In bits and pieces. Anyway, I am looking forward to working so many days. Amphi did voice one of the characters, yes. Honeybits didn't voice any of the characters, but she definitely did a few of the designs, I can tell you that much. It wasn't the final one, obviously, but I actually did an earlier design for Gekka, back when, before the story evolved to be what it is now. I actually did do a design for Gekka. That was back when she was more of a Gooby, like Gooby, me, character. She ended up changing, though, to a different sort of character. Like I said, there was a lot of stuff. Destrina was a few different things before it became what it was. But yeah, I actually did one of the earlier designs for Gekka. Not the final one that you see, but my design led to the final design of Gekka, eventually. If that makes sense. Like, I promise my design, what you see in the show, that Gekka is definitely not my design. But what I originally drew kind of led to it eventually becoming that. So, just a little bit of trivia. Back when it was, Gekka was originally a alternate version of Gooby, but that kind of changed over time. It ended up becoming like completely different characters. So yes, there is a, if that makes sense. So I did do a design for Gekka that was not, obviously wasn't used, but it led to the final design. But this was years ago. Years ago. And it's very different to what... You want to know something funny? Gekka was originally a Naga. This was like ages ago, like before the story evolved to what it is now. Gecko was going to be a Naga, as in, like, you know, girl body but snake bottom and all that. But that was a while ago. That was a long time ago. That was like years ago, like before production even started. And Dolan completely changed it many times. No, no. But she did do a design for her. I believe that she was one of the designers. It was either her or Anthea, I can't remember. Yeah, Gecko was originally going to be like Gooby, but it ended up changing. Gecko is definitely more her own character now. Like, you'll also notice that Lona is a little bit similar to Melissa because that character was originally Melissa. But again, things changed. And Don, as you know, was originally Dolan. And Yonzara was Zaragamba at one point. And Gustavo was Nixium. Just a little bit of... And there was a Hellbent character, but he hasn't been introduced yet, I believe. But yeah, just some random little bit of trivia. Back when the show was more based on PD characters. Yeah, that's kind of like a little, you know, just a little novelty thing. I thought that was really cute, though. That was a really cool thing to do. But yeah, no, that was deliberate. Anyway, random trivia. I don't know. Honeybits is awesome, but I don't really know her that well personally. To be honest, there's a lot of artists that I would like to talk to, but I don't, just because I'm stupid. Stupidly, let me finish my sentence. I'm stupidly awkward. Who knows? I mean, Dolan's got a whole bunch of my noises. Maybe you'll hear one at one point. I don't know. Oh yeah, life goes on. Anyway, just some random trivia if you didn't know, but now you know. Not that I want to give away all of Dolan's secrets. But no, Destrina did go through a few changes. Oh, that's nice. That sounds awesome. Honeybits' birthday, I think, is a couple of days, or maybe a bit more than that. It's the same month. Same month as mine, I know that much. Yeah. Now, Dolan likes to be mysterious. It's just part of who he is. I'm definitely going to hear my alarm go off soon, and that's just to say that my laundry is done. Because, as you know, I did my laundry, it's drying at the, it's in the dryer at the moment, but apparently the dryer can catch fire if you're not careful. Ah, okay. Fair enough. That happens. I have a Twitch, but I've never streamed on it. I have used it for, commentating. I can tell you that much. I've definitely commentated on it. Well, Peekabot was based on Doopy. Originally it was called the Doopy Bot, which changed. They're kind of like a mix. Coral, not on purpose, but Coral... No, you don't know that character. I shouldn't really say anything. But there's a character that reminds me very much of my sister. I'm not really too sure who Cat's based off. I think they just like I said, they kind of just became their own characters. I think Cat's one of them. She's not really based on anyone. She's just her own character. But yeah, Pekabot was originally the Doopy bot. No, I'm pretty sure Cat was, yeah, not based on anyone. She's just her own character. Oh, I'm annoyed. I'm gonna have to annoy my cat when I get up to do my laundry again. I'm sorry, Jaina. I am so freaking comfortable right now. It's up to you. I really don't mind, but that sounds cool. Yeah, my alarm's going to go off and I'm going to lose the comfort of my cat. But I should really make sure that I feed her, at least, when I get back. So she won't be annoying me. She's so freaking soft. She's on my lap. She's just adorable. I love her so much. You guys have no idea how much I love my cat. Which I suppose is a given because, you know, it kind of sucks if you don't love your pets. Nah, I love Jaina so much. She's my baby. She's my cat baby. Oh, maybe she'll get off anyway. Nah, she's still pretty relaxed. Fair enough. You've got at least another 4 minutes, sweetie, then I have to get up and do my laundry. Which is basically just me grabbing my laundry and bringing it upstairs and hopefully it'll all be dry. I can tell you one thing though, so far I have not accidentally dyed any of my white shirts. They've remained white and I am so happy about that. Fried milk? I can't say that I have. I've never heard of it either. That sounds interesting. Fried milk. I've never heard of it before. Oh, cool. I don't think I've seen it. To be fair, I haven't really been on Twitter either. All I really do on Twitter is I retweet things. I still haven't put up my picture of Lily yet. I don't know if I'll wait for a trending hashtag or if I'll just wait to be awake at the right time. We'll see. And I still haven't done this. Alright, is that my housemate or is that a neighbour that's making that doof doof sound? I have no idea. Cool. Jaina, I know that I'm going to have to go soon. As in, not finish stream, but I have to, you know, get her off my lap so that I can do my laundry again. Jaina, at least we got a nice little cuddle. She'll probably come back to me and cuddle me later, which is not surprising. She's beautiful. I love her very much. And because I have not gotten a message, I am presuming that I've got tomorrow off, so I'm very happy about that. Like I said, I like working, but I'm definitely going to be working a lot over the next few days. So, as in, after a couple of days, I'll be working a lot. So it's good to have my break now. And now I'm going to do that thing again. There's still some bits that I've obviously missed, but I love doing this. I can actually see the work that I've done. Yep, so there's still some bits that I've missed, but it's a hell of a lot better than when I started. You can actually see what I've done. So this is before, and this is now. Again. Okay, fried milk. How would you do that? Do you just put it in something and then fry it? Because milk's a liquid. Alright, see you, Philippa. Thank you for being here. It was nice to catch up. Feel free to message me later if you have anything you want to discuss. Did my tablet... My tablet stopped again. Why you do that? Okay. And now she's trying to play with my pen. Yep, it's working again. It's just very temperamental, this machine. Don't you just love technology? I love and hate it. Cool. Jane, are you getting up now, sweetie? It's almost as if she senses it. That I have to get up soon, so she's getting up before I can tell her off. Good job, Jaina. Whoops, wrong colour. Okay. Fascinating. Thanks. I feel good. Alright, I'm going to do it now before. Because it has been about 40 minutes. So I'm going to stop my alarm from going off in the first place. I'm not going to put the BRB screen up because I'm going to be very quick. But I will turn my mic off. So, very quick. I just want you guys to hear Jaina meow. Aww, I don't know if you can hear that. Meow. No. Alright, let's read you. You're so squeaky. Let me get you some water because you need water. I still had time. But I figured it was better just to do it while I was down there. Most of them are dry enough. It's fine. I hope you guys could hear a meow. It was adorable. If you didn't hear it, I'm sorry. But yeah, she squeaks. She meows. She's adorable. I love her very much. Like I said, we're definitely getting there, but there's still a few bits left. Oh yeah, life goes on. Don't mind me. Now the clothes weren't on fire. But if I leave them in for too long, they will catch fire. And there's a chance the apartment will catch on fire. Which is not a good thing. I don't think my housemates would be very happy if the apartment caught on fire because of my neglect. It's like, whose fault is this? Who put their clothes in the dryer? I think I'm the only one that puts clothes in the dryer. Everyone else is patient and just puts their clothes on a drying rack. Not me, though. I'm like, no, I want my clothes dry now so I can put them away. Yeah. Deselect. There we go. Cool, cool. Oops, that's not good. This is kind of typical for me to just work on one art piece a stream. But that's okay. Work has definitely been done. Feels good to get stuff done. Always. Okay. Cool. I clicked on a thing by accident. That's okay. Da, 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 da. I don't want my belongings to catch on fire. I actually set a blanket on fire once. No, it was originally, but no, it was actually Draco Malfoy that did the voice of Don. Yep, Draco Malfoy. You heard me. I can say this out loud because it is live on YouTube now, so I can say this and not get into trouble. Draco Malfoy did the voice of Don. Although his in real life is not Draco Malfoy, but still. Draco Malfoy, ladies and gentlemen. Wrong layer, because I'm a dummy. Fine. Definitely better, but there's still some bits I've missed. But there's always going to be bits that I've missed. Because I'm not perfect. I know what his name is. Apparently he's a very sweet person in real life. He was just all cautious and being like, oh, I hope I'm doing this right. Yada yada. Nah, Dolan was a definitely a little bit of a fanboy at certain points while working on this, because he got to work with some people, some celebrity actors that he, or voice actors that he really likes. Anyway, I know his name. Ah, wrong layer again. Ali, why you do this? Yeah. Now it feels good to do art for the first time in forever. Cool. I don't know how long I'm going to stream. I'm still in a good mood, but at the same time, I don't want to overexhaust myself so that I don't end up streaming tomorrow, because I really want to stream tomorrow. Because I feel like it'll be a long time before I can stream again. Yeah, nah, it is funny. I know stuff. I'm not stupid. Well, I try not to be stupid. I have my moments. Sure, good luck. Good luck with work. Work be fun. Yes. Okay. Again, we are getting there slowly. Oh, and I'm keeping the background as well because the commissioner said they liked the background, so they like it pink as is. I might just do like a little, maybe some small shading spot things, but yeah. Pretty straightforward. Beep. Excuse me. Da, 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 da. Anyway, just thinking. Psh. Messy, messy, messy. Anyway, we're getting closer. I really, really would like to say I can do one. I want to try to do at least one sketch later. One sketch, just one sketch. Please, Ali, one sketch. So yeah, I talk to myself. I'm a great conversationalist. Anyway. That's not surprising. Oh, I talk to myself more than I would like to admit, to be honest. I got it from my mum. I literally got that from my mum. My mum talks to herself all the time. But sometimes it's hard to tell if she's talking to herself or if she's talking to someone. It is really hard to tell sometimes. Like, she'll just go off randomly and it's like, are you talking to me, mum? What's going on, mum? My mum's great. Select. No, it's not enough. Da, 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 da. Yep, I need to be careful here. Oh, zoom in. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go. Wait! Wrong line. Wrong layer. God damn it. I'm getting in the zone, then I'm like, oh wait, why doesn't this look right? Because you're in the wrong layer, you dummy. Oi, deselect. Okay, now I can go back. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to black. I go back to Jaina, I fed you. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to black. So cool. That's good to know, though. Talking to yourself is considered a good thing, so that you stop yourself from going crazy. Even though when you talk to yourself, it sounds like you're going crazy. That's a contradiction if I haven't heard one before. I'm fine. Nah, as I said before, it just feels good to get work done. I'm going to do it again. For the first time in forever. I don't like. Oh no, I'm already bonkers. I'm just a variation on bonkers. Yep, I said it. But no, I appreciate the company because it has been a while since I've streamed. And that is only because I've been working and I'm tired. Literally the only reason I haven't streamed, work and tired. We're all a little crazy. Yeah, I agree with that. We're all definitely a little crazy. Feels good though, and once again I'm going to do that annoying comparison thing, compare the pair. Is that just an Australian ad? Compare the pair. I'll move this over here though so that they're next to each other. Before, after. So this was earlier, this was before I started, and this is now, so you can actually see what I've done. Like for one thing, I've moved her neck to a different spot so that it actually makes sense. Because otherwise that just didn't look right. I don't know. Gooby makes her mistakes, and yep, cool. So it's only really, I think, a little bit on the glove now, the hand, a bit on the skirt. I'm very happy with my progress. In fact, I think I could probably finish this and then probably finish stream. We're not. It is almost 7 o'clock, so I should probably finish a little after 7. I think I'd be more than happy with finishing this stage and then calling it. Only because I'm really close. If I was still ages off, I wouldn't, but I'm very close. I like my hair. It's kind of funny. The only thing about it is sometimes, you know, it gets trapped somewhere, or maybe my cat steps on it and it pulls. So that hurts a little bit, but besides that, I really like my long hair. I've only really kept it short because it's easy to maintain, but I don't mind it long at the moment, so I'm just going to keep it long. For now. Oh, I've made mistakes. I've made many mistakes. It happens. Mistakes happen. There's not much you can do about it. All you can really do is react from it, You know, do you let this bother you, or do you just move on? Like, I was talking to my auntie the other day on my father's side of the family. A lot of them, unfortunately, became very divided after my grandfather's death. And I'm not going to name names, but one of my family members basically got everything, and that was just because no one contested the will that was never found. Or apparently there was a will, but it was lost, or I don't know, some weird thing happened. Anyway, so one of my uncle got basically everything. And that wasn't because that's what the will said, it's just because they could never find a will. And because the uncle was living with the granddad, he just claimed everything and no one disputed it because no one wanted to hire a lawyer. But anyway, I was talking to my auntie and she was like, you know, these things happen, you know, the best thing you can do is just, you know, keep living for yourself, and if people don't want to be in your life, then, you know, you shouldn't have to fight for it. Which, damn, it's amazing how different perspective is depending on how old you are. I just thought it was amazing. No. Oh no, there was definitely something shifty. I don't know what though. My uncle has always been very self-centered, but yeah, basically everyone in the family doesn't like him anymore because he got everything. Everything. That is definitely not what would have been in the will. because my grandfather definitely loved, well, my nonno, because Italians, definitely loved his kids. He loved all his family. But yeah, because my uncle was living in the house with him, yeah. Exactly. I totally agree with that. You shouldn't have to fight your way to be in someone's life. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, wise words from a wise older woman. There are some friends I haven't spoken to in a while, and a lot of that is, well, for one thing, they have families now, so families are kind of a priority, hey? When you have kids, of course your kids are your priority. But there are some people I haven't spoken to in a while, which, I mean, COVID was definitely a thing, but you have to remember as well, they can easily contact you as well. So, it'd be like that. Do I have a proper meal later, or do I just have noodles? I'm terrible. I basically have noodles a lot. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to... Yeah, anyway. I have noodles a lot though. A lot. Many times a week. Maybe several times a week. Not weekly, several times a week. Not just the same noodles though, I definitely swap them up a bit. I have different ones. Yep, cool. Yep, that happened. I like my noodles. Noodles are great. I've always liked noodles. Ever since I was a wee little lass. Excuse me. Cool. Oh. Ah. Getting there. I have a very good instant tonkatsu ramen in my cupboard right now. That, when I first discovered it, I ate it nearly daily. But I don't eat them daily anymore. In fact, that's probably one of the possibilities that I've got. I've also got this really nice udon. Who am I kidding? I'm probably going to have noodles later. But I have all these meat dishes that I should really eat. I mean, it's not like they're going to expire for a while, but still, I really should be having more meat. I should be taking care of myself better. Having a more balanced diet, but it happens. At least I'm not getting takeout. I get takeout maybe once a week. For a while it was once every 2 weeks, but I've gone back to once a week because I'm bad. Sometimes you just have cravings, and those cravings just take over, and you're like, okay. But the funny thing is, one of those takeaway meals is satay chicken noodle, because that's a good noodle. And then there's also katsu chicken, which I have with udon. So noodles, more noodles. Like I said, I have a lot of noodles. I reckon I would be the noodle queen. A lot of people have noodles, but I think I would be the noodle queen. I would happily take that title. I am the noodle queen! Maybe that should be my name, Noodle Queen. Nah, it's alright. Oh, sake! Oh, yummy! Sake! No, I'm in the right layer, I'm just not using the right colour. Interesting. Or maybe I am? I don't know, I can't tell. It's weird. I am the Noodle Queen. Lisa is the Lizard Queen and I am the Noodle Queen. Based on that Simpson episode, because yes, I quote Simpsons. I am weird, but I don't care. Weird is fun. Weird is interesting. I'm fine with being weird. I'm hoping that when I update Estelle-chan, because that's what she likes to be called, hopefully, you know, if she's not in a happy mood, this will hopefully, you know, pick her mood up a bit. It's always good to, you know, make people happy. Yes, okay, so I'm going to color that. Cool, cool. Like I said, I'm very close. There's a chance that I might not quite finish this, but I will get close enough to the point where I will say it is basically done. And I think that's pretty good. I am Noodle Queen. If I wasn't already Gooby, I would be Noodle Queen. Gooby's cool though. Gooby works, it actually works for me surprisingly well because I am weird. And Gooby just sounds like a very goofy name. And in case you can't tell, I am a bit of a goofball. Just as long as my tablet doesn't stop working, I'll be fine. If it does stop again, I will probably stop the stream. Because I'll be like, I can't be bothered. But no, we seem to be going good at the moment. Please don't jinx on me just because I said stuff. Don't jinx on, don't jinx on. Oh, please don't jinx on me. It's good to have goals. Tomorrow I will get noodles. That is an amazing goal. Cool. Yeah, I think that's right. Anyway, effort is made. I am happy with effort. Yeah, I've got some tonkatsu ramen. Do I have that or do I have udon? Or do I just make one of my packet mixes noodles? Oh, I'm so lazy. But it's fine as long as I mostly take, as long as I sleep, as long as I eat. Deselect. Yep. Cool. I go back to, I go back to. Is it just the skirt? Is that all I need to do now? Is it just the skirt and maybe a tiny bit more on the glove? One way to find out. Do that. A little bit on the leg, a little bit on... I'm very, very close. Yeah, like I said, I may as well just finish this stage. Air quote. Finish this stage. Yeah, no, that's not quite coloured yet. See, you can see when you look in. Yep, that's still got a little bit. That's still got some. But we are very close. And I'm still... Alright, I think I'll be fine. 7:30, I'm pretty sure I'll just stop. 7:30 is my cutoff. I have until 7:30 to get this done. Speed run, but not really. Speed running art. Oof. I mean, sometimes if you understand the basics, yeah, you can speed run a little bit, but no, that just seems like, damn. Speed running art. Crap. Why speed run? You're gonna make so many mistakes. Basically. I like speed runs. I used to get really annoyed by them because it just felt like they were breaking the game. But some speed runs I think are pretty good. I don't know where Jaina is. She's just kind of loafing around somewhere. She's still in here though because, well, the door's closed. She can't get out. I can't see her. Dude, this place is a freaking mess. And it's a mess because I get sick and I can't be bothered. I will probably go crazy in like a week or two and just clean everything. But right now it's like I'm still on the nope. I'm still on the nope train. Yep. That's the wrong colour. Right layer, wrong colour. I'm trying not to, you know, skip out on any details. No. That is not the colour I want down there. It is not meant to be red. The perfect loaf. Brilliant. The zoom in for this looks weird, but it'll look fine in the... Yeah. Nah, Jaina's great. She's a good girl. Maybe I could do this. Maybe this will help. Maybe. I'm definitely on the right layer. No mistakes. No mistakes. Yep. Like I said, perfectionist is crazy. Must get details. That's better. Oh, okay. Well, of course, there's also her mouth. I completely forgot about that. It happens. Wow. I didn't delete it, I just moved it by accident. Ugh, wrong colour. Right layer, wrong colour. You probably need to change that a little bit. Please work, please work, please work, please work. All good. Yep, cool. Listen to your home. Why am I singing this? I don't even like Big Time Rush. So I'm going to take this colour. I'm going to add just a tiny shadow with a little bit of red. Yep. Don't fuck up, please. Don't fuck up, please. That's fine. I just have to go over it again. I just think sometimes lips need to be a little bit darker. It had its moments. My favourite, personal favourite, even though it's kind of tainted now, Drake and Josh. I love Drake and Josh so much. I thought that was legit hilarious. Even though I know it's semi-tainted now because of certain actors and stuff. Oh, that's nice. The smile on your face, let me know that you need. Well, the fact that the Drake actor, who's also called Drake, was accused of stuff, and that Dan Schneider was accused of, you know, not being extremely nice to a lot of his cast, and he's like one of the reasons that I was going to say Miranda Cosgrove, wrong person. The reason that Amanda Bynes went a little bit crazy. I don't know everything though. I looked it up ages ago. I forgot most of it because some things you just don't want to know about. Yeah, cool, we're getting there. Very close, extremely close now. But yeah, Dan Schneider, or whatever his name is a bit of a creep. Apparently he was slightly abusive to staff and even some of the actors. No, I loved Drake and Josh though, but it is ever so slightly tainted because of that. And I'm just going to drag it across because I'm lazy. It's fine. No, I love Drake and Josh. It was a great show. Yes, well, he definitely had a foot fetish, and that's why in a lot of shows the characters show their feet. So, yeah, that's kind of creepy. Ugh. Alright. So now I think we've gotten to the part where I can actually... I'm being like, yes, it's done, and then I look and I'm like, nope, I'm missing a little bit. Is this it? Just this thumb here? Is it just this thumb? That thumb, a little bit of that. It's basically done. Let me just do the thumb. A little bit of tidy up here too, looks like. Like I said, regardless, I'm finishing at 7:30 though, because I really should rest. Rest is good for me. Beep. Of course I'm using the wrong colour. Nah, there's a lot of people that you find out are creeps later in life. Like, for example, what's his name? The guy that does Fairly Odd Parents, Hartman. He's apparently a bit of a mean guy. I don't know the full details, but I know that he's just not a very nice person. I can't remember exactly what it was. I'll look it up later and I'll be like, oh yeah, I shouldn't have looked that up because now I'm horrified. Yep. And never say Gooby doesn't pay attention to details. Because I do. I'm crazy. Ah, wrong layer. Idiot! Okay. Maybe I'll watch it later. I don't know. I've got time. I don't have work tomorrow. Which is good. Wrong colour again! Allie! Allie, lift your game, girl. Jesus. See, look, I have a go at myself all the time. Allie, damn. That's it, narcissist. And I know that he wanted to start his own Christian network. He's also a bit of a, I think, or just basically what a lot of those not so nice Christians are, you know, a bit of a homophobe, not very nice about, you know, just the way that some people are. I don't know. I'm fine. But I am finishing soon. I'm just finishing some art stuff. I'm very close to finishing this stage. Once I finish this stage, I will be very happy. Goober will be a very happy goob. And I can send it to the commissioning and be like, hey girl, look what I did today. But try not to make it sound as if I'm patting myself on the back too much, because that just comes off as creepy. Yeah, like that as well. Yeah, no, I know that he's said some stupid, mean things. Yep. As y'all can see, it is basically done. There might be a few little bits here and there that I haven't done, but it's definitely, I can definitely at least go to the next stage now if I really want to. I can do this. I can do the overlay. So, overlay, which I think just makes it a bit nicer. Sometimes overlay is fine on its own, but then I just need to use multiply. Yeah. Oh, you never know. Never say never. I love that saying, never say never. Never. I like that, I think. Maybe a little less. Yep. But this nose definitely. Da 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 da. Keep the twisted evil things. Just do it. Go for it. Never. Maybe I'm a paradox. Yeah. Keep the twisted evil things. Just do it. Go for it. Never. Just do it. go for it, never. That's probably better. It's good. I'm sure he'll appreciate comments like that. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Ah, that's basically it. Like I said, there's a few little finicky bits, but for the most part, we are done. And just before 7:30 as well, so it wasn't a lie. I'll put this on Patreon later and be like, so look what I spent my entire stream doing. It's fine. Ah, yes. Save. I can still play with the line art if I want to, but it looks like it's pretty... Yeah, multiply. Can I put that back down to there, maybe? Anyway, save. I'll call this... What do I call it? Color lines. Yep. Desktop. JPEG. We'll see, we'll see. So I'm not too tired at the moment, but I think I should probably finish there because, yeah, I don't want to be too exhausted if I stream tomorrow, you know? So, but no, it's been fun. Ultimately, what I should do is give my room a bit of a tidy up, but you know me. Am I going to do that? I should. Will I do that? I don't know. Definitely got some things that I need to put in the trash though. Oof. Of course, I'll probably look at this next week and be like, I'm missing this and I'm missing that. Nice. I'm glad that people had fun. And that they weren't bored. Well, hopefully they weren't bored. I don't know. I mean, look, I can't help it if people are bored. You know, they come to the stream. Whatever. Are you snoring, Jaina? She's snoring, but I have no idea where she is. Oh, no, yes, I see her. She's like, let's see if I can point her. Can you see her? Can you see her on the cam? No, she's basically behind my red coat. Yep, now you can just see her. You can just see that little brown poking out of the grey sheet. She's snoring. It's very cute. No, I definitely enjoyed stream today. It's good to finish a stage or a phase of the commission, as I should say. I'll definitely send that to the commissioner and be like, so, this is what I did on stream. Hope that you are doing alright, because I know that life has been a bit all over the place for you lately, but hey. It's been all over the place for everyone, to be honest. Anyway. Arigato gozaimasu. So I will try to stream tomorrow, but if you don't see me tomorrow, it just basically means that I'm just really tired or something. Because I'm going to be working from Wednesday, I'm pretty sure, until the 5th of April. However long that is. But hey, more money. So let me just check. So I'm pretty sure I will be working for the next... And yes, this will definitely take a toll on me. So I'm going to have a lot of rest. I'm basically going to be working from the 30th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least the next 7 days. Oh, basically a whole week. Damn. Yeah, I'm basically going to be working for a whole week. Hopefully I will get some 3-hour shifts in there though, so I'm not doing full days, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I will stream again tomorrow. We'll be doing some more art, hopefully some games as well. I will, of course, go with what the audience says, but probably have a bit of drawful in there at some point. So yeah, I'm yawning. Alright, thank you so much. I will, fair enough. Thank you for being here. This has been a 3-hour and 41-minute stream, so completely off just doing the one piece. So that goes to show how much dedication it takes sometimes. Alright, hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. If not, maybe a week or two from now. Look after yourselves. Take care. Stay as healthy as you possibly can. Stay out of trouble. Give your pets a pat from me, or if you have a sibling, give them a pat, whatever. Even if they're an older sibling, just give them a pat randomly, and they're like, why? And you can just say, oh, Gooby told me to, and they'll be like, who's Gooby? And it's like, oh, just someone random on the internet. You're welcome. Alright, anyway, see ya.